Good morning. I welcome you all for the vendor development program for MSMEs. On behalf of MSME-DFO, National Institute for Micro, Small, Medium Enterprises, we warmly welcome you all. And before beginning the session, we want to brief about the vendor development program. This is an initiative taken by the Ministry of MSME under PFMS scheme and providing a platform for connecting the PSUs and the MSCs so that they can scale up their business and get the opportunities to market their product and also get the opportunities to supply the materials to the PSUs and large industries. And with this objective, MSME-DFO is being organizing this vendor development program at NIMSME campus, and this is a great initiative of the Ministry of MSME. So under the leadership of CSS Rao sir, these programs has been conducted all over Telangana, and this is a very nice opportunity for all the PSUs and MSMEs to connect each other. And with this thing, I would like to invite CSS Rao sir, Joint Director and Head of the Office MSME Development and Facilitation Office, to welcome all the PSUs and the MSAs on this occasion. And before inviting him, I want to brief about him. He's a Joint Director and Head of Office of MSME Development and Facilitation Office and the Ministry of MSME, Government of India. He oversees the implementation of central government MSME policies, enterprise support programs, industry facilitation and entrepreneurship development initiatives in Telangana. So under his leadership, sir has conducted various programs for empowering MSMEs through various schemes, and sir also worked in various MSME development and facilitation organization, and he also worked in CITD and also under in Development Commissioner, Ministry of MSME. Sir has initiated a lot of policy interventions and implemented many schemes. So now I request sir to come over the dais and also brief about the initiatives of MSME-DFO and the objective of this particular program.
So one moment.
Dignitaries on the dais, Sri Anand Chekilla, General Manager, RVNL, Sri P. Haribabu, Senior Deputy General Manager, Bharat Electronics Limited, BDL, Sri J. Dinesh, General Manager, ECIL, Sri Potluri V. Suresh Babu, Joint General Manager, Ordnance Factory, Government of India, Sri J. Venkateshan, General Manager, National Mineral Development Corporation, Sri Madhukar Babu, Joint Director, Industries Department, Government of Telangana, dignitaries of the dais, Sri Ambati Ratnababu Garu, Joint General Manager, Ordnance Factory, all senior officers from various public sector enterprises and government departments, my colleagues from MSME-DFO, officers from Central Institute of Tool Design, NIMSME, all entrepreneurs who have come for this program from various parts of Telangana, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to you all to this two-day vendor development program being conducted by MSME-DFO at NIMSME campus. You are all very much aware MSME-DFO conducts vendor development programs each year for the benefit of MSEs so that they can become vendors to prominent and all public sector enterprises that are available in and around Hyderabad. so that you can have very good workload, you can develop and become micro enterprise can become small enterprise can become medium enterprise. So it is an opportunity given by Government of India to become a vendor for all these government departments and public sector enterprises. There are so many sessions lined up today and tomorrow, like GEM, schemes of MSMEs, and also the public sector enterprises, they will detail about the vendor registration process that is being done by those PSCs, and also they will give the details of the components or products for which you can become a vendor. I request each one of the MSCs who are present here to take benefit of this opportunity and to become a vendor, so that your future can be bright. You can become one of the prominent MSCs for that particular public sector enterprise. You also aware, some of you may be aware, Government of India is implementing public procurement policy for which 25% of the products have been reserved for micro and small enterprises. That means whatever the government department procures or public sector enterprise procures, out of which 25% they have to procure from micro and small enterprises. That is a big opportunity. Even in the 25%, there is 4% reserved for SC/ST enterprises, 3% reserved for women-owned entrepreneurs. So you become the vendor. First you understand what the public sector enterprise is procuring and what is their requirement. If you are one of the manufacturer of that item, you please become vendor. If you have any difficulty in approaching those public sector enterprise by any chance, we are there to help you. One of the way what Government of India has chosen and given for us is to organize this vendor development program to overcome your difficulty. So I request all of you to make use of this program, raise your questions so that you, and also along with you, the other participants also can understand the procedures of becoming a vendor to a public sector enterprise, and they can become a supplier to the public sector enterprise or government department. If some of you become the vendors, our purpose will be solved. I hope you will engage in interactive sessions and make use of the benefit. I once again welcome you all for this vendor development program. Thank you very much for coming over here. Thank you.
Which will be helpful for MSMEs to procure and also interact with PSUs, and we also have special sessions on GEM and also threads, and we'll be also giving various information on various schemes, MSME schemes, especially KVIC, NSIC schemes that will be helpful for the MSCs. So now I request guest of honor, Sri J. Dinesh, General Manager, ECIL. Sir is working in ECIL, and he is a General Manager under the Department of Atomic Energy, and he manages key operational and strategic functions supporting advanced electronics development for defense, nuclear instrumentation, and national security application. So I invite you, sir, and this is a nice opportunity where you can interact the MSMEs and brief about the business opportunities that is available to them. So I invite you, sir.
Good morning to the respected CSS Rao Garu, Director and in charge MSME, PV Suresh Babu Garu, Joint General Manager Arteries Factory, and Anand Chikila, GM RVNL, Madhukar Babu Garu, Joint Director MSME, J. Venkadeshan, GM NMTC. We are very happy to participate in this MSME program organized by MSME Hyderabad. ECL is having mainly addressing the requirements of Government of India in 5 verticals, namely defense, aerospace, nuclear, IT and e-governance. So mostly our products are connected to the domains of electronics, mechanical, electrical, civil also, part of the turnkey programs. And we are serving the nation right from 1967. And our product profile and the developments being carried out is being regularly updated in our website. I request all industry members to go through the website regularly, and our website is also getting upgraded on 26 January with more vision on the products, because it was the data available was a little old, so we are upgrading now, and we will have more visibility on the products being manufactured and supplied by ECIL. So my message to industry is to please get registered in ECIL. We are conducting VDP programs every quarter, and with the help of MSME-DFO and NSSHO, Suresh Babu Garu. So I request to, especially we are complying to the mandate given by Government of India, Minister of MSME, to procure minimum 25% of total procurement from MSME, and also procurement through GEM 25%. And we are crossing that also. But most of the public sectors are lacking in achieving the targets given by MSME Ministry of 4% SCST and women vertical vendors. So I request them to come forward, and MSME, if you see regularly their websites or Twitter accounts or whatever it is, they're giving lot of facilities, lot of encouragement, lot of training, so to the industry to come forward and to take the industry further. So as you are seeing from the Operation Sindoor, that there is a message clearly that we have to grow very fast, and we're having all facilities. Especially I was telling Madhukar Babu sir, in Telangana is a very beautiful, especially Hyderabad and nearby areas, very beautifully grown up industry, and you have to be partner to the missions, programs of Government of India, which will give you a lot of encouragement to move forward. Next point is, once you get registered, I mean, you will have, you can go through websites and our website and our e-procurement portal, as well as CPP portal and GEM portal. And I request to ensure that you are attending the pre-bid without failure. Because once pre-bid is over, there is a very less amount of time to address the clarifications and queries from the vendor. Let us say you want to have some clarification, or you want to have an exemption on particular condition. You can express only during the pre-bid meeting. So that is the first step for business. Pre-bid meeting, attending the pre-bid meeting is a very, very important activity as per my knowledge. So far in my total service, about 39-40 years service in ECIL, most of the people try to avoid pre-bid meetings, saying that I am busy. Please do not do that, because in some of the tenders from ISRO, there is a condition: if you are not participating in pre-bid, you are not allowed to participate submit the bid. I mean, you can participate, but the thing is your bid will be rejected. So that's a very important, because the Sankalpa starts only from the pre-bid. If you are having Sankalpa that you want to do business, please participate in the pre-bid meeting. That shows that you are having Sankalpa to address and partner with ECIL. And very important thing, see, 45 days payment terms, payment clause also, we are complying 100%. It is not 45 days. Once every document is submitted in time, as per the purchase order, and the quality inspections are over, the payments are made maybe 30 days also in our company. So there is no problem as far as the payments are concerned. So in case of any difficulty, you can reach out to us on the email address and phone number given in our website. Over and above, the tendering authorities contacts or purchase order authority contacts. So in case if there is any difficulty, we are there to help you out as long as the payment is concerned or whatever it is. We will give complete support to the industry, because the industry is to support whom? The nation. We are all sitting here for what? The purpose is to serve the nation. So you are not supplying the item to a government organization or a private sector, but you are having the partnership to the nation. That is what a very important thing you have to remember. Because, okay, if you are not having experience, the next point, final point maybe, if you are not having experience in particular supply, manufacturing, you tie up, you collaboratively, you do as a, collaboratively work with the industry who are already MSME, and they are already supplying to government organizations. You take part of the job and see that your product is accepted by end user through your MSME, so that you will gain the experience, you will have the training in the while doing the job, and you will be eligible because of the experience for the next tender. So I'm going in a little point wise, because thing is, these are all things I have taken to my heart in last 2 years time. So previously also, when development is there now, the situation is that we have to give the record of conducting VDP quarterly and submit the report to Ministry of MSME at Delhi. And we had attended, from ECL has attended a MSME ministry meeting just few days back. So they have made it very clear that there is no possibility of reducing or exemption, something like that. So, and as a point of recently, I think so, 31st December, we have issued the manpower contracts worth of about 90 crores through GEM for MSE. So opportunities comes, and if the people are not responding with the proper documentation, when you are submitting the tender, kindly ensure that you are submitting the documents sought in the tender. If you are not submitting, the first, because thing is, for example, manpower tender finalization, we had to open 720 bids and do the scrutiny of the bids. During the process, and we have to do within a reasonable time frame of 30 days when SUET releases the tender. Okay, 20 days for that open the tender submission. From there, maximum 30 days. We should not take more than 30 days. So we will not have opportunity to ask the vendor to submit the shortfall documents. So kindly see to that the documents are submitted. Otherwise, for the sake of you want to submit the bid, don't do it, because thing is you are giving the unnecessary pain to the buyer. You ensure that you are submitting the documentation and see that your bid is qualified. So take care of those things. If there is any problem, please come back to us. And this is what my very small time I just want to take in your valuable, precious time. You can join our stall also. You can put, your query, anything is there. We will have a register. You can register it out there. You can reach out to us on the mobile, email and phone numbers. So we really thank MSME-DFO and IMSME for giving the opportunity to participate in today's event. ECL stands committed to this cause always. Thank you.
Sir, he is working in NMDC on it's an iron ore producing PSU, and he oversees procurement, supply chain operations, vendor management, material planning in support of NMDC large scale mining and mineral processing operations. And sir, for your information, IMSME has a long association
Thank
with
you, madam.
NMDC, and we have been doing refresher training programs, induction
Yes,
training
yes,
programs for your officers. So once again, I welcome you, sir.
Madam, we are very thankful to MSME, madam, for the support you are giving us. Thank you, sir. Hello, is it audible? Yeah. So first of all, I'll thank MSME to invite us for this wonderful program, sir. Thanks a lot for that. And the presentation given by our sir, CSS Rao sir and Dinesh Garu, it is awesome, sir. It's good. Yeah, to start with, sir, respected CSS Rao Garu, or distinguished other distinguished guests on the dais, vendors and representatives from CPSUs, sir. The objective of this event is to foster development of MSCs through business connection with CPSUs. For that, we have come here. We want to connect with all MSCs, and we want to partner with MSCs. That is the intent of coming here. That is our intent. So in this regard, I would like to discuss and touch upon following aspects regarding public procurement, then revised turnover and investment limits of MSCs, then how much CPS buy from MSCs and their opportunities in PSUs, and what are the current challenges these MSCs face, the present scenario, and government policies and support for MSCs, and government targeted interventions and capacity building. So these things I would like to touch upon. So regarding NMDC, my colleague, so he will be presenting. I will not be touching upon NMDC requirement, other things. But then I would like to tell something about NMDC also. Sir, we are in the business of extracting iron ore from Mother Earth, and we are also into steel business, and we have coal verticals also, and we have international presence in Australia and Mozambique. So it's a big company, and it's a cash-rich company. And we have projects at Chhattisgarh. We have our mines at Chhattisgarh. We have mines, iron ore mines at Donemalai. We have one diamond mining mine at Panna. And we have two coal mines. It is upcoming in Jharkhand, Roni and Tokisud. And we have international presence. We have iron ore and gold mines in Australia. Right? It's a company is growing, and now presently we are doing 55 million ton, and by 2030 we will be doing 100 million ton. So here you can see huge opportunities for MSCs. Yes. See, as you all know that government has mandated 25% procurement, minimum 25% procurement from MSCs, out of which 4% we need to do from SC/ST owned MSC vendors, and 3% from women. So these targets, though we are reaching to some extent MSCs, and we are not reaching SC/ST and women entrepreneurs, we are not touching that. So there you got a lot of opportunities. See, we have about 47 to 48 product categories where we are having MSC presence in our company, right? So those things my counterpart, Mr. Venkat Bandi, will be presenting in the second half. There you can listen to our requirement, and we have a stall also here at the basement, and you can connect with us. Like, yeah. Regarding this public procurement policy, sir has already told that government has mandated 25% procurement of total procurement. We need to do 25%, 3 and 4% from SC/ST, and yeah. So benefits given is free tender fee. There is no EMD for MSCs, and we have that 358 categories, which is exclusively reserved for MSCs. And we also give purchase preference, like with L1 plus 15% on matching L1 price, where L1 is non-MSC person, like, yes. See, to a government, to encourage MSC, government has revised the turnover investment limit for under micro category. The investment in plant and machinery is 2.5 crores, is up to 2.5 crores, and the turnover is up to 10 crores. With regard to small category, the investment of plant and machinery is up to 25 crores, and turnover is up to 100 crores. Right. Just I want to give some insights of how much CPSCs are buying from MSCs. So this data I got it from one of the presentations I have attended recently in Delhi. So there I could get this data. In the year financial year 24-25, the total government procurement is 216 lakh crores. Total government procurement from CPSCs like only, out of which the MSC contribution is 93,000 crores. So it is huge buyout from MSCs, and which translates to 43% of total procurement. This government CPSCs, they buy from MSCs, right? And SC/ST, their buyout is about 3.7 thousand crores, 3,700 crores. PSCs buy from SC/ST MSC owned vendors. So here it translates only 1.73% only, and there is a gap of about 2.3%. Still we have a gap. So where we couldn't fulfill that gap at government of India level, like. And with regard to women entrepreneurs, they have procured about 6,000 crores, which translates to 2.83%. Like, these are the huge figures wherein we have a lot of opportunities. Like, and you know that government vision under Viksit Bharat 2047, where we are to become $30,000 trillion economy, and here also you got huge opportunities MSC got in this, right? So regarding challenges, I told what challenges MSCs face. So this is lack of technology adoption, like. So the government, they are giving support, but MSCs should be agile, to adopt the new technologies, and that is to scale up the productivity, efficiency, and competitiveness. Like. Then you need to be digitally ready. Then you should not rely on outdated production technologies. Then meeting international quality standards. So MSCs has to do that. Then adoption to advanced technologies like AI, IoT, ML, and Industry 4.0. And MSCs also face some kind of regulatory and compliance burden, like the filing of GSTs, other as government things, like. And there is also competitions from MNCs, like they have strong branding, where MSCs doesn't have the branding kind of a thing, like. And they use advanced technologies. They have the economies of scale. MNCs have economies of scale. They are more competitive in market, and they got a wide distribution network, like. So here the government intervention is required for this, and what government policies that support MSCs. The first one is the credit access, like. So there is a scheme called PM Mudra Yojana, loans up to 10 lakhs, and you got credit guarantee fund trust for MSEs, collateral free loans up to 2 crores with government guarantee for banks, and there is Stand Up India also, loans of 10 lakhs to 1 crore for SCS and women entrepreneurs. And with regard to procurement, I already told that a mandate of 25%, 4%, 3%. And government also conducts skill and technology development, like entrepreneur skill development program, free training for entrepreneur skills. And there is a sustainability and quality also, zero defect, zero effect. And it incentivizes the quality and eco-friendly products. And there is a scheme called MSE Spice, with the principle to recycle, reuse and reduce. So these things, government, they are focusing to handhold MSEs, and yeah, and there are other schemes, government schemes also, like government strong and targeted intervention through Atmanirbhar Bharat, Gati Shakti. You have National Logistic Policy, ONDC, Digital India, have created a strong foundation to modernize MSE operations while integrating into effect end-to-end supply chains. Right. Well, all that I want to say is the opportunity is huge, and we are all here to connect with you, and definitely we would love to connect with you, do business, and we request that. And there are other things also. Now all the public sector, we are buying product, goods and services through GEM, Government Electronic Market, where the visibility is huge, and we are buying about 95 to 96% to our total procurement from GEM. And we also have a platform, we are using the trade discount mechanism we have. We have tie-up with some non-banking financial institution, wherein you can take the payment on discounting mechanism. You can get the payment immediately with small interest rates. And that also, that facility we have onboarded about 3 service providers with us. Like, you can use the facility, and we are getting it 2 more service providers also. We are getting it done. Total 5 service providers for trade platforms we will be having. Like, yes. So these supports we are giving to MSEs, and we also do several vendor development programs. Like last year we did 13 vendor development programs. And we have done exclusive vendor development program for SC, ST and women. 5 we have done it, and we are there to connect with you. Thank you. Take opportunity. Kindly connect with us to do business with us. Thanks a lot. Thank you, sir.
And guest on the dais, including my colleague Mr. Ambati, myself Suresh Babu Venkata Potluri, Indian Ordnance Factory Service. Presently I am working in Ordnance Factory Medak, which is in Edumailam, Telangana. I am working as a joint general manager. I am looking after production as well as procurement. Initially we started our career in Indian Ordnance Factories, Ordnance Factory Board, having 41 ordnance factories throughout India. We are into the business of manufacturing armor fighting vehicles, weapons, ammunition, and all troop comfort requirements. So now these all, those 41 factories earlier were in pure government. Now we are divided into 7 divisions, that is defense public sector units. These 41 were distributed in defense, 7 defense public sector units. And presently I am in AVNL. AVNL means Armored Vehicle Nigam Limited. We are having 5 units in Chennai, mostly in Chennai, and Hyderabad 1 unit, Chennai 3, Chennai 2, and Ambernath 1, and Jabalpur factory also 1 number is there. So we are into the business of manufacturing main battle tanks, infantry combat vehicles, and armored troop carrying vehicles. We are also slowly starting, we are changing our verticals. We are going slowly into missile field and drones also, latest AI through R&D. We have our own R&D setup. We started our setups. Then coming to Ordnance Factory Medak, we have around 20,000 items we are procuring from outsourcing, around 20,000 items. We are having all the state-of-the-art machining facilities, manufacturing facilities, even though we depend for some raw material, component manufacturing, components, electronic items, and some service assistance items like labor contracts, service contracts. Labor contracts, we are taking technical labor, mostly diploma people who are specialized. So these things we are managing through procurement only. We are having our own established vendors. Since this procurement process running since so many years and we are in same business, and we are having continuous licensing programs with our vendors. Our AVNL conducting many vendor development programs wherein we are displaying our products also, where we have challenges. Like we have some products we are not able to get from the within India. We want products earlier were exported from foreign. Now we want to develop in India. These things we are organizing special programs through various exhibitions, and it is visible in the Armored Vehicle Nigam Limited website, which is under Ministry of Defence Production, Department of Defence Production, Government of India. Now, only two parts I want to finish, because the benefits the MSME government is providing through MSME programs, schemes, were already explained by our respected Sri Venkateshan sir. Now, I am going to tell what we have, what you can do. Now, from 2021 onwards, we got corporatized. Now, we want to slowly limit our business to our core area. We are doing manufacturing in our core area. All balance works, we are slowly outsourcing it to maybe to reduce our overheads. That is a part of business. And secondly, for many of the items, we have limited vendors, one or two, and mostly they are only coming in all the tenders. Now we want these limited items. We have the list of the items that will be shared later. We want more entrepreneurs to come. And these are not very big critical items, but we want more vendors to come, entrepreneurs to come. And these items mostly related to electronics and some items related to components. And as a India, particularly in defense area, we are lagging behind two areas. That is, one is rubber items, gaskets, and another one is sensors. So these areas entrepreneurs should come. Because you have a good opportunity to come, because future is only the warfare. Everything is through drones and air warfare only, where only sensors plays the major role. Earlier in 2017, I worked in procurement. I remember we used to do through e-procurement through our website, and it is mandated. We are governed by GFR 2017, General Financial Rules, as a public procurement. And those days MSME schemes have come, and we have our own internal tender purchase committees. Now we have to decide to whom we have to give. There is a purchase preference for MSMEs there, like SCST 4% and for women's 3%. Priorities will be there. So we have to selectively, we have to do the L1 placement of orders. Those days, very tough. And we are not easily approachable to vendors. Luckily, in 2016, this GEM, government has developed this GEM portal, the government e-marketing place. Then from 2017 onwards, we are mandated to procure through only GEM portal. Now, you see the complete transparency has come. If you are registered in GEM or Ujjan, you are aware what orders are coming. You can participate through anywhere. You may be working in some small village, but you can participate in the GEM portal. And we are mandated to float all our tenders in GEM portal only. And most of the indirect items, like a specification, like direct specification to IS specification, we are going for OTE, open tenders. And wherever critical defense items are there, where the specification is tight, then we are going for limited tender. And wherever that two vendors are there, again, we are developing through open tenders. There you have there is a gap, you can occupy that gap. and wherever small items, general stores and labor contracts and small stationary items like rubbers, tools, these we can go directly open tender in GEM, and reverse auction facility also there in the GEM. Who can quote less, they will get the order. And definitely there is a good transparency, and you know everything what is happening about our procurement, what is our requirement. So we request to kindly participate. We are encouraging through our own vendor development programs also. I am also requesting Sri S.S. Rao sir, so kindly from particularly Telangana region, kindly invite people, you organize some type of lectures in our factory. Though we have our own programs, we request you to arrange programs to have more approach to vendors in Telangana, particularly Hyderabad and surroundings. And see, basically, our government of India ultimate aim is to develop more MSMEs, small vendors, to become more, to make more entrepreneurship culture instead of doing jobs under somebody. So this will not only create entrepreneurship, this will also create jobs, and that is a good for Indian economy. So this way, we will become self-reliant, and we will become in Government of India terminology, that is Atmanirbhar Bharat. So with this, I request all of you, please look towards our ordnance factories for your procurement, for your participation. I welcome any queries. We are there, and my close counterpart, Mr. Ambati, is also there. He is also looking after MSME related issues. And GEM related issues already, sir already explained MSME schemes. GEM is very transparent. Kindly register if you are not registered. Thank you. With this, I thank once again to Sri S.S. Rao sir for giving this opportunity. Thank you very much to all.
Thank you, sir, for the briefing. Thank you once again. And now I request the guest of honor, Sri Anand Chekiyana, General Manager, Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. Sir is a very senior professional, and he is an Indian Railway Service of Electrical Engineers Officer. And sir is General Manager Electrical at Rail Vikas Nigam Limited, with prior experience in South Central Railways as a Deputy Chief Electrical Engineer, Construction, and he has extensive experience in railway electrification, project execution, and engineering management. He currently oversees electrical infrastructure projects supporting RDNL, National Railway Development Initiatives. Sir has a vast experience in railways, especially infrastructure. So I invite you, sir, and thanks for accepting our invitation. And sir was invited at the last moment, but sir has come in spite of his busy schedule. Once again, welcome you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Respected C.S. Rao Garu, other distinguished guests, good morning to all of you. It's a actually very good program, that vendor development program. And basically, everybody knows that the aim of the program is that to connect industry, particularly government bodies and PSUs with the MSMEs. So first of all, just I want to know how many are there from industry. Can you raise your hands? How many are there from PSUs? How many are there from banks, financial institutions? Very good. See, I am basically electrical engineer. I joined in railway service in 2001. So presently I am working in the Rail Vikas Nigam Limited in the deputation. So I have opportunity to work in Indian Railways almost 21 years.
in various fields. So, you know, Indian Railways is the backbone of the and the lifeline of the India. So, a lot of activities, industrial activities like in the transportation sector, we almost do so many. Even railways is having unique advantage of production, manufacturing, and even providing transportation service. So we have ample opportunity for the MSCs, because this is I think across all the sectors in India, railways is procuring huge procurement in the market, and manufacturing items also. Not only that, in civil construction also we are leading a lot of laying new lines and electrification works, and lot of technology, and we are ahead of using the technology in the market also. Probably this is the only organization where research separate organization is there, RDSO, where they look after the entire research activities related to the railways. So there is ample opportunity for each and every one, and you might have traveling recently also, there are a lot of developments in the railways. You might have seen a lot of investments, particularly this new government is very much focusing on the railway infrastructure and inducting new type of coaches, particularly Vande Bharat. And fortunately, a lot of technological advancements, like modern day we are much using AI and also AI based products. Also in the services sector also, we are taking the manpower, like already sir mentioned, Suresh Babu garu, we are taking lot of railway also, wet leasing so much of technical staff, equipment. I can say that recently even TBA machine was wet leased by RVNL for Rishikesh project. So that is the level of outsourcing in the market. So there is an ample opportunity, and the government is giving a lot of preference, as everybody on the stage said, so many facilities, so many opportunities, options are available for MSMEs in the market. So this is the organization where railways is a very good opportunity for each and everyone. They can, nowadays lot of liberalization of rules are there, because previously there are many items in the railways are controlled by RDSO procurement. So you need to have a RDSO approved vendor only to supply a lot of items to railway for manufacturing coaches, in the locomotives or in the machinery what we use. So many are controlled by RDSO. But now that is not the situation. Many of the products are liberalized. Apart from that, lot of production like Vande Bharat coaches or LHB coaches or electric locomotives which are having capacity of 12,000 HP. So all these are being manufactured now in various places across the India as a part of Make in India. Many of the products now we are making. Previously we used to manufacture locomotive with 50% importing, but now the situation is not even 1% we are importing for the manufacturing the locomotive. So surprisingly, I will tell one more news that Vande Bharat coaches are being manufactured almost purely, except only 3-4 items. All items are being manufactured, particularly in Hyderabad. Whether you believe or not, first coach is given by Meda. And wheels, so far actually wheels of the coaches and wheels of the locomotives also generally is procured by Korea, actually imported from Thailand or Korea. This is or China. But Vande Bharat rails wheels are being manufactured in Hyderabad, whether you are aware. So that is the status of affair presently, particularly Hyderabad. I can say that because lot of PSUs are in and around of the Hyderabad. You name it the PSU, it is available in Hyderabad. So there are ample opportunity to each and every MSCs. So this is the time for MSCs, because I think 26 budget also is approaching. We are expecting some more benefits to the MSCs also. In railways, many of the items we are procuring through there is a website IREPS, Indian Railway Electric E-Procurement System. Apart from GEM, we are procuring IRPS. GEM is the common items where the availability of common items like any general items which are can be procured on general IS items, these are being procured in the GEM. Similarly, services, so many services activities, manpower hiring, manpower transporting services, even food service, everything. Nowadays, everything on GEM only, on the services we are taking. So, GEM is a general registration, everybody is aware, all the dignitaries also mentioning what are the procedure has to be followed in the GEM and all those things. But IRPS, you need to separately register as a vendor. And I just take one example. Presently, what is happening, what is in the past. Earlier, any coach, for example, will take some coach manufacturing means coach used to be manufactured in ICF or RCF, purely on railway premises, it used to be manufactured. So there is a shelving, first body is manufactured, after that every equipment, lower body and bogies, separately they wheels they will assemble, motors they will assemble, after that they will shell is provided on the body, and after that interior work used to be done. But now it is not the scenario in the railways. Lot of changes have taken place. Entire shell body is being manufactured outside, outsourced, and the shell body is brought it in the just in the ICF or RCF. It is assembled then and there. It is like just in time technology strategies they are using. They are giving outsourcing vendors that lot of even entire door body is manufactured somewhere outside. It is procured through this type of websites, IRPS website, and it is assembled in the coach factories to increase the production, because the demand supply, there is a lot of requirement of new coaches, because that almost 20-30 years, because life of the coach is only 25 years. Many coaches have, out of 10,000 coaches, many coaches have completed their codal life. There is a huge need for replacement of the coaches. Similarly, there are almost 8,000 locomotives, out of which 4,000 locomotives already completed the codal life. There is need to recoup immediately these locomotives. So lot of outsourcing, lot of procurement is being done in the government organizations. So these are being procured transparently through only this GEM portal or IRPS portal. So there is a lot of and ample opportunities for all MSCs. As you are going to have a session for next 2 days, I have seen that the entire agenda of your session, that GEM knowledge about GEM portal, how TRADS discounts you can obtain, trade receivable discounts, and about the procurement procedures and all the benefits for MSCs. So please enjoy this 2 day session and grab the good knowledge and use that in your industry, that so many PSUs and so many government bodies are going for outsourcing and procurement through transparent manner. So it is a time to grab that opportunity. 2 minutes I will take for RVNL also, because my service in RVNL is only 4 years service. RVNL is now, it is a Navaratna company, and it is a very diversification company. It is diversifying. You might have seen that in the market, everyday stock price is increasing, and so there are a lot of buzz in the market also about RVNL shares, because that RVNL is just diversification doing in all the sectors. One of the factory also we have taken in the Latur to manufacture Vande Bharat sleeper coaches. So there is an order for RVNL from railways to manufacture 120 coaches. So like that, every area, like we are doing in the solar, we are doing in the renewable energy, we are in the metro construction, we are in the construction. Recently, Pamban Bridge, you might have seen in the news, we have constructed that iconic bridge also. So similarly, we are into the new lines in the Himalayan Ghats, like Rishikesh Prayagraj project. So many projects RVNL is doing. RVNL also having separate all type, because we are all under government body. So purchase preferences and MSME exemptions, all are applicable to RVNL also. We are also having separate website for the procurement, and we are also using IRPS website. So all the procurements for RVN also being done in a transparent and fair manner. So you can utilize it because this is an emerging organization and growing organization. We are into lot of sectors, so lot of opportunity in the RVNL also. Please kindly utilize these opportunities, and it is a time for all MSCs for really growing time. So thank you one and all for giving this opportunity for me. Thank you.
Railways. Thank you. Now I invite our guest, Honor Sri Madhukar Babu Garu, Joint Director MSME, Officer of Directorate of Industries, Telangana. Sir is responsible for industry policy execution, MSME sector strengthening, investor facilitation and coordination with the state and central schemes to promote industrial growth and entrepreneurship. Sir, with Sir's support, we are doing a lot of initiatives under RAM scheme, which is a scheme under the Ministry of MSMEs for empowering the MSMEs. Especially we are doing entrepreneurship related activities, and we also set up the EDC cells all over Telangana in various districts, and especially providing the support for MSMEs in registration, Udyam registration, and also giving the information services, especially creating the awareness on various schemes. Sir has supported in this regard, and Sir is doing a lot of things for strengthening the MSME sector in Telangana. And with this word, Sir, I request you to come forward and give your message.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I really don't know how much of that is true. Okay, but nonetheless, thank you very, very much, ma'am. Very good morning to all of you. I'm Madhukar Babu, Joint Director Industries. I'm also a government servant like many of you sitting in this room. And the great thing about we government servants is we have lot of opportunities. So much so that we are so comfortable till we reach our retirement. We have so much of reach that we can reach to any part of the state or the boundaries set by PSUs. That is our capacity, and to add to this, we have something called rules, which bind us to the extent that we are not able to look beyond our table. Many times we confine ourselves to our table, and we hardly peep beyond our table what's happening beyond that. That is the greatness of we government servants. But having said that negative thing about us, we also have been able to establish things which nobody else has been able to do so far in this independent India. If you look at rural India, most of the services, either we be BSNL telephone services or any kind of services, it is we government servants who have been able to deliver that and still are delivering on a daily basis without any compromise. And for this, we all need a very good round of applause for ourselves. I'm not trying to belittle private sector, but wherever private sector has said it is not viable for me, it is not feasible for me, we have gone there and done it, shown it, be it postal services, be it telecom services, be it banking services, be anything. It was the government services and the government employees who have been doing it and delivering it to the last mile people. Whether it was profitable, loss-making, difficult, we were there and we were all the time doing it. Now, why I am speaking this irrelevant thing during a vendor development program must be something which is coming to your minds. it is this government of mindset that has stopped us from delivering what we are capable of. For example, we have been participating in these kind of vendor development programs for so long. At least I have participated in quite a few of them. When I look back in this new vendor development program, I am not reviewing what I have been able to achieve in the previous vendor development programs. What is the change that I can bring in this vendor development program? I am not come prepared for that. So this, I think, is the mindset that we need to have in ourselves, to look beyond our desks, beyond our confines of operations, and look beyond that to see what best we can bring into the services that we are offering. My humble request to NIMSME and DFO MSME is, please look back at the programs that you have conducted. Please look at the progress that we have been able to achieve following our previous programs, and try to assess what is that we have been able to do better, we have been able to succeed, and look at the issues that we really need to address, so that we have a bigger participation and a bigger degree of success in the coming days. So please have a review of that, and please let us know how we can help you. Now, I represent state government, industries department, and we have quite a big reach. Most of the government departments which are participating here have a limited presence, limited reach. Ordnance Factory or BHEL, ECIL, they mostly operate within the confines of their factory, and it is not mandated for them, or it is not advised for them to do something beyond that. For that outreach activity, we are there. We have our offices in all 33 districts, and our mandate is to facilitate all MSMEs and actually be present with them in their endeavor of growth. So please feel free to tell us what you want, and we will be there putting in our best effort to reach out to those MSMEs who can be motivated, encouraged to be part of your programs. In today's world, we move on data. Everything around us is data, and that is something which we don't have. I've been introduced as an officer looking after MSMEs, and if you ask me very fairly, very frankly, how many MSMEs are there in Telangana, I would not be able to give you a fair answer. But as an officer looking after development of MSMEs, that is my job. I have to have data of MSMEs. What is the system we have put in place? There are large number of systems which are put in place which are not talking to each other. You have something called Udyam registration. We really don't know how many of them are really Udyam, how many of them are actually industries, or how many of them are actually what they are claiming to be. We don't know. I'll say 35.6 lakhs as on yesterday, of which 17 lakhs are Udyam registered and 19 lakhs are Udyam assist registered. Are these things unique? No. The likelihood is they are all overlapping. Okay, if you keep that aside, we have something called TS iPass. I'm sure all of you must have heard about it. It's a single window portal of Government of Telangana. How many industries have been registered there? 28,600. And Udyam, how many we have? 36 lakhs.
Telangana 17.79 lakhs.
That is Udyam. Udyam assist is about 19 lakhs. Udyam assist is 19 lakhs. Okay. On a daily basis, we get a registration of 2,500, of which 500 of manufacturing sector and 19 to 200 to 2,000 units are service and trading units, and this is a daily figure. The figure I spoke of is yesterday's. Okay, so I was talking of data, and data is something that we are missing. We are in the process of compiling a data, and we are making an effort to come up with a database which can actually interact with. It is the same kind of data we all should be having and sharing with each other. Towards this end, we have been trying to make an effort to compile a list of products that are being procured by public sector undertaking. We have tried to reach out to all the public sector undertaking, trying to explain to them the facilitation that we want to do to the MSMEs there in Telangana. If we let us know the products that are being sourced by the public sector undertakings in Telangana, we can reach out to the MSMEs which are manufacturing similar products and encourage them to be part of your procurement policy, your procurement process. There are a lot of programs that are being conducted by all the government departments to improve the performance, improve the capabilities of MSMEs so that their standards are improved. For example, you require a particular product of particular specifications which MSME is producing and the standard of quality is not to that mark. We can initiate programs to reach out to them, train them, equip them to produce the products which meet your specifications. That is one of the interventions that has been proposed under various Government of India schemes. We are mandated to do that. We can be more focused, we can be more target oriented if we know the products that have good marketability through you. You are mandated to procure 25% of the products from MSMEs, of which 4% are for SC/STs and about 3% are for women. And we have heard that not sufficient number of entrepreneurs are there who are supplying those products. Now my request to this gathering is, let's try to bridge that gap. We are that bridge who can create access to MSMEs through various programs to be part of your procurement so that they can produce those products and be part of your procurement. In the process, we have been talking of a program called Make in India and Atmanirbhar, Make in Telangana. We can all be part of that. So my request to all of you is kindly share with us the list of products that you are procuring and also the services. As Dinesh ji has said, there are a lot of services that are being procured by the public sector undertakings which are being offered by people in Telangana. But for some reasons we have not been able to capitalize on that. Please let us know. We will help you overcome that obstacle. Another case in point is we have been implementing a program called T-Idea and T-Pride, which is incentivizing industries that are being set up in Telangana. T-Pride and T-Idea. Now these two things have come under MSME policy 2024. One simple example is under T-Pride about 74,000 vehicles, 4-wheelers have been facilitated with about 35% of subsidy, 75,000. Not many of these enterprises are running successfully for a variety of reasons. But many of the public sector undertakings, they would be requiring these vehicles for the transportation of goods. If we can have an understanding of what is the requirement that a public sector undertaking requires in terms of these vehicles or the transport items, we can facilitate the entrepreneurs in Telangana to procure that and be in tie-up with you. And many of these, T-Pride is a program specifically targeted at SC/ST entrepreneurs. towards the end of the session. So that is what we can look, and it is a mutually beneficial approach for both of us. So my request to the dignitaries on dais and other public sector undertakings is, let us try to make this work together. From our side, what we had planned was, we had nominated an assistant director level officer exclusively to liaison with one public sector undertaking, one or two public sector undertakings. We have asked them to reach out to you. Some of them have reached out to the public sector undertakings, and some are yet to reach out to them. My request is, please facilitate them. Please interact with them whenever they reach out to you, and share with them the list of products that you are procuring as your requirement on an annual basis. We will try to come up with the MSMEs which are producing those products. Going forward, we can have these kind of events with more focused approach. We identify the MSMEs which are producing those products and then reach out to you, and then we can organize this program where you tell them exactly what you want, and they will tell what their capabilities are, and the gap in your expectations and their capacities, we will try to fill through various kinds of programs, skill development program, quality improvement program, and there would be certain things that like quality certification that are required, which are a part of our MSME policy. We can incentivize those certifications. There are a whole lot of things which are happening in isolation, whole lot of things which are being tried out by people with all earnest, with full sincerity, but for some reasons we are not able to connect cohesively. My request is, we all look at each other and try to see how we can connect with each other, support each other, and in the process support all the MSMEs in Telangana, so that we can realize the dream of Make in Telangana, Atmanirbhar Bharat, so on and so forth. Probably we can have our own slogan going forward. As speakers before me has said that Telangana, especially Hyderabad, is a great destination for setting up enterprises, running businesses, and fortunately one of the best cities to live in. So a lot of investments are coming in, a lot of entrepreneurs are moving to Hyderabad, and we also have an ecosystem of end-to-end support mechanism for enterprises in Telangana. So let's try to make use of this by connecting with each other, complementing each other's strengths, so that at the end of the day, all MSMEs in Telangana get the advantage that Telangana is offering to each one of them. Okay, I thank each one of you for giving a patient hearing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your message of Industry Department, Telangana. Now,
Sir, firstly, my apologies. I couldn't reach in time, but given an opportunity, I could have missed this event. But then I have a special bonding with MSME. I think this is the 5th time I'm coming here, so I didn't want to lose this interaction with all these people, the entrepreneurs. So, like I wish to slightly tread the path of Madhukar Babu Garu, starting on the negative aspect of being a government officer. I am from the central government, Department of Atomic Energy, Nuclear Fuel Complex, a industrial unit of Department of Atomic Energy. వారు మధుకర్ బాబు గారు చెప్పిన ఏవైతే కష్టాలు ఉన్నాయో ఒకంత ఎక్కువే ఉంటాయి మాకు. బట్ దెన్ ఐ థ్యాంక్ రావు గారు ఫర్ ఎక్స్టెండింగ్ దిస్ ఇన్విటేషన్ అండ్ making it a point to drive the message that this sort of interactions are what it requires. This is the time where we need to do these interactions in not as a just mokkubadiga kaakunda, we need to do them more focusedly. Like the call of the government, this is the Amrit Kal. Why we call this Amrit Kal? Kalam marali. Kalam marali ante we need to have more and more of these focused interactions. When we talk about Viksit Bharat 2047, how is it possible if evarku vallu, if my life is very comfortable, let me honestly tell you, I need not attend, sir, I hope none takes offense on this, I need not attend any vendor development program. My life is comfortable. Whatever procurements of 400, 500 crores I am making in NFC, I have participants, I have vendors participating, I have my purchase orders are made within the estimates. Very few I have a variation to my estimate. So what does it suggest? That I have suppliers. My demand though is fixed, I have suppliers. But now, having spoken about this Amrit Kal and the Viksit Bharat, I would like to slightly go a bit ahead, because I see quite a young faces. Being entrepreneur is not a easy task. It is definitely a very big task. Every day is a challenge. But I'll like to use that statement, in your uncertainty lies your certainty. Whereas this side, our job, our certainty, there is a lot of uncertainty. Every day we have to adjust to so many changes. Until recently it was something, now there is jump, now we have VDPs. I do not know the rate at which things are changing. Sir, I believe we have that uncertainties are going on. But we are well equipped. We are well equipped to take up that challenge. Sir, I would like to stress upon why we are basically not reaching up to the required challenge. As I told you, pardon me if I am repeating it, my life is comfortable. I have my set suppliers. But still, why VDPs? VDPs are not just to cover the gray areas. VDPs are there to increase the participation. VDPs are there to bring in more and more entrepreneurs to just reach and give the best to the government. Now, having said this Amrit Kal, the present nuclear power generation is around 8.6 gigawatt. And towards Viksit Bharat, we have a very, very lofty dream. It is 100 gigawatt. So just to tell you, in the coming 22 years, our requirement is going to go tenfold. So now you just see, if I make a claim that I am comfortable, how comfortable I am? I am not comfortable. Because the capacity building which the entrepreneurs across the country are geared up for, they need to make it 10 times. So for every procurement I am making, every purchase order I am releasing as on date, in due course of time, there could be 10 purchase orders being released on the same end. Either 10 or the quantity could be tenfold. So please gear up. Usually, like what Mr. Anand was talking about, that RVNL project, and I like to listen to a claim saying that yes, 98%, 99% of it is indigenized. That is what probably we should look forward in the coming 20 years. So the market is quite open, only like you need to gear up. Like my Dinesh Garu happens to be from the same department as I am. He's from the service sector and I am from the manufacturing sector. We are having a mandate to ensure that the nuclear plants are not starved for material. So naturally, every procurement I make, I have a very clear vendor qualification criteria. He brought out a point saying that please be very careful when you are addressing the vendor qualification criteria. You cannot take things for granted. Many of the budding MSCs I see, they fail right at the very first stage, at the commercial qualification, at the second stage, the technical qualification. Then where do you get the chance? You can't take things granted. You chose the path. You chose to be the other side of the desk. So you have to be careful. Everything mentioned in vendor qualification criteria is to be met. And then, like, there are so many programs being carried out by MSCs for vendor development. I hope you have to take out time to attend these programs, because everything you do now is an investment for the future. And I have my colleagues here who will give a presentation of what is our procurement range, what types of items we procure, what is the quantum of procurement, and for everything my colleague is going to give a presentation. Presume that in future it is going to be tenfold. Please take us seriously, because this is the plan of the government. And I believe you all should be aware that every PSU, every government organization procuring into procurement rather, have to upload their 5-year procurement plan in the internet. I hope how many of you know this? If anybody hasn't known it, let me see the other way. If you have not known this fact, that as a procuring entity, I am supposed to upload my 5-year procurement plan in the internet. If anybody of you have not known, kindly raise your hands. Please, ignorance is, here it's not a bliss, because we wish to know, like, such an important thing. If you are not knowing, then probably we need to come out with a better program. Here we are thinking that you know many things, and then we are taking forward from there. But if some basic things are still left out, then we need to address from that point. So my colleague will leave the website address, our contact numbers. Kindly reach out to us, and I'll be very glad to see more and more of your participation. Thank you very much. Is it, sir? Yeah. Just a moment, please. Please reserve your question.
Thank you, sir, for briefing about the NFC requirements and your message for the MSCs. And we also have many guests from PSUs of the dais also. Srimati K. Padmaja, Senior Deputy General Manager, CMM Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited, and we also have the presence of Sri E. Kishore, Deputy General Manager, Purchase, Mishra Dattu Nigam Limited, and Sri P. Hari Babu, Senior Deputy General Manager, Bharat Electronics Limited, and we also have the presence from Power Grid, Sri Gangadhar Garu, Deputy General Manager, and Sri N. Chandrasekhar Garu, CGM Power Grid, and Sri Ambati Ratna Babu, Joint General Manager from Ordnance Factory, Medak. And we also have the presence of Sri Major Devasmitra Sahu, Senior Deputy General Manager from NMDC. So we'll be having the detailed interaction and the sessions from them during the technical session in the afternoon. And I thank once again all the PSUs who were present in this vendor development program. And first to felicitate, now I request CSS Rao sir to felicitate Sri Srinivas Rao Garu, NFC, with a shawl and a memento. Now I request CSS Rao sir to felicitate Sri Ambati Ratna Babu, Joint General Manager, Ordnance Factory, Medak. So now I thank all the guests on the dais, especially Sri Suresh Babu Garu, Joint General Manager, Ordnance Factory Method, Government of India. Now I request CSS Rao sir to present a memento to Suresh Babu Garu. Why you this one? Thank you, sir. Thank you for your presence. Now I request sir to present a memento to Sri Madhukar Babu Garu, Joint Director, MSc, DIC, Telangana. Now I request sir to present a memento to Anand Chekiyala, IRS General Manager, Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. Now I request sir to present a memento to Sri Venkateshan Garu, General Manager Materials, NMDC. I request sir to present a memento to Sri J. Dinesh Garu, General Manager Commercials, ECIL. Now I request our Director Sri Surya Prakash Gaud sir to present a memento to CSS Rao sir.
Mementos have been printed by students from our VDP training program.
So for your information, these two mementos are done by the startup company who are trained under ESDP scheme. And for your information, this ESDP scheme there are various components under this particular scheme, and one such program is entrepreneurship development program, skill development program, and where any aspiring entrepreneur can attend this particular program to enhance their skills, and MSMEs also can participate in the advanced management development programs and advanced ESDP programs organized under this particular scheme. So NIMSME is also implementing these particular programs across India. So for this, you can just go through our website to enroll in this particular program. Yeah, we also have a detailed session on GEM and also sessions by the PSUs where they will be briefing about the business opportunities that is available in various sectors, and we also have sessions from the banks and also on threats. Okay, so there is an open interaction also. We will be taking the questions, and if you have any questions for the guest, you can just interact and ask your queries.
Sir, it was addressed to me. We work on the embedded and the AI sector, majorly on the technology side. I came from the Qualcomm, Broadcom, DI. I worked for the last 28 years and I started up. So since you referred about the 5 years procurement program, we are a startup. So we are a startup company and around 2.5 years. Now somebody asks about 5 years procurement, all that. It's quite difficult for a startup companies like us, which is less than 5 years. And it's more or less we are haunted. If it says that it's a mandatory of 5 years. I just want to know that is it the 5 years procurement process is for every government sector is the one question. So the second question is, how about the companies like us, like a lot of companies, 5 years achieving itself is tough.
You're done, sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir, you got me wrongly. You got me wrongly. Let me just clarify it. Sir, it is, what I said meant was, we have uploaded our procurement plan for the coming 5 years. For just imagine, let's say I am procuring chappal for my lady employees. This year, if I am procuring 300 numbers, 300 pairs, for the 5 years, I have uploaded in the internet that every year either it is 300, 305, 310. In the 5th year, maybe it is 350. So I have upfront given to the citizens of India that I have a requirement of close to 1500 pairs of ladies chappal. This is what I intend to say. So as a startup, if you have a plan today to enter into the business, please don't take the example in just the spirit, but you have a picture that it's not just 300, but it is 1500. So every year we need to renew this 5-year procurement plan and update in the system. So this is not a limitation to you, it's only an opportunity giving you the magnitude of the market. Please.
Further, actually, I just want to extend the answer for this. Actually, we will give the requirement for 5 years. That indicates that there is a requirement of 5 years. If suppose there is a import dependency, we supposed to want to develop that particular item indigenously. In that case, actually, what will happen? As a vendor, you will think that if I develop, there is a lot of development cost. So, huge investment you have to do. Thereafter, you don't have any idea whether I will get this item in future requirement is there or not. You are unable to assess that. In order to assess that, actually we are uploading that there is a huge requirement for next 5 years, and since it is an imported item, it will be procured from that particular vendor. That is the answer for this question. Yeah.
So, good afternoon, sir. I am CEO of JNTU TBI. I think we are the part of your ESDP program, which is being done recently. I think Gulshan is coordinating. I just want to have a question. Related to startup. Actually, I am from the startup area. Maybe Rao sir can answer on this, or Madhukar sir can answer on this. So, what is your version on the Startup India? So MSME is working towards anything related to Startup India, because the Startup India is one of the part which government is pushing for. You are discussing a vendor here, but vendor starts with a startup. So what is the separate entity, or are you looking at it, some part of it where startups has a certain percentage of all the PSUs will be taking some startup people to work with them for their issues? Are there any new programs or any technical glitches which they want? So is there any MSME program where vendors also can include with their Startup India program also to take it forward, sir?
Okay, I'll answer these questions. Absolutely, there are two aspects to this. One is, I'm sure you must be knowing about Startup India program being facilitated by NSIC. That is the first part of it. The second part of it is the government of Telangana is under the process of framing a procurement policy wherein it mandates that startups which are operating out of Telangana, procurement can be done directly from them without going the tender route. Okay? Any startup is producing any of the product or services which a startup is producing, we can directly procure from that. That is the policy under preparation. Very shortly, I think we'll be able to see that policy coming out into the public. Okay? And then, please sit down. I'm sure you must be aware of the ecosystem that has been built to facilitate startups, especially through T-Hub and V-Hub. Catering to the exclusive requirement of women is V-Hub. And going forward, we are coming up with a project in partnership with the Japanese government, a massive 1600 crore project where innovation at grassroots is being encouraged, and the entire ecosystem from ideation to final marketing. And then in case you turn sick, what is the support mechanism? This entire end-to-end mechanism is being built into that project, and that is also likely to come up in a couple of months. So there is a lot to expect in terms of facilitation for startups in Telangana. Hope I have answered your question. Thank you.
It is not turnover criteria for startup.
Hi, sir. Thank you so much for having us here. And it's very good to know that it's very good to know the things that are going on around here. So, Inkoti, I'm Usha from Spruce Gel. We are into the compostable bag manufacturing, which is an eco-friendly alternative for the banned plastics by MOPCC, CPs all over the world. సో నాకు ఒకే ఒక స్మాల్ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఉంది ఏంటి అంటే లైక్ MSMEs ఆర్ ద బ్యాక్ బోన్ అండ్ CPSUs దే ఆర్ ద క్యాష్ పార్టీస్ ఎవ్రీ వన్ నోస్ దాట్ అండ్ గవర్నమెంట్ ఈస్ ద బిగ్గెస్ట్ బయర్ కాబట్టి and sustainability has become the buzzword. In order for any unit to become sustainable, let it be a small household SHG nunchi and the big entity aina, let it be government or non-government, sustainability has become the buzzword. In order for small little units to become sustainable, first of all they have to be resilient. Resilience another chala important. So mostly na request, most of the CPSUs, they have some concentration in the area they are doing. Along with that, konni list of items that are very much into the 17 SDGs. So 17 SDGs, as many SDGs ఒకటి కానీ or as many SDGs inclusive గా ఉండేటటువంటి ప్రోడక్ట్స్ని తయారు చేస్తున్న వాళ్ళకి MSMEs కానీ లైక్ SDGs SHGs కానీ లైక్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఆ లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ కూడాను ఆ కేటగిరీస్లో ఓపెన్ కేటగిరీలో ఇంక్లూడ్ చేస్తే ఇట్ వుడ్ బి వెరీ మచ్ బెనిఫిషియల్ అని నా రిక్వెస్ట్. అంటే ఇప్పుడు కొన్ని ఎకో ఫ్రెండ్లీ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా సార్, అట్లాగే 17 ఎస్డిజీస్ ఆర్ ద మెయిన్ కాన్సెప్ట్ అనుకుంటే 17 ఎస్డిజీస్లో తయారు చేస్తున్నటువంటి ప్రోడక్ట్స్ని ఆర్ సర్వీసెస్, లెట్ ఇట్ బి మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చర్డ్ ఫిజికల్ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ ఆర్ ద సర్వీసెస్ని కూడా CPSUs ఇంక్లూడ్ చేస్తే it would be a lot of benefit. It is going to benefit in terms of money generation అనుకోండి, లేదా గోయింగ్ టువర్డ్స్ వికసిత్ భారత్, లేదు అంటే లైక్ సస్టైనబిలిటీ అండ్ ఆల్ దట్. ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ జనరేషన్ కూడా చాలా ఉంటుంది. బికాస్ నేను దగ్గర ఈ కాంపోస్టబుల్ ప్లాస్టిక్స్ మీద వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను. నాకు లైసెన్సెస్ వాటన్నిటికే ఎక్స్క్యూజ్ మీ it took me like 2 to 3 years to get fully licensed. కానీ నాకు ఒక కరెక్ట్ మార్కెట్, నా మెషిన్ కెపాసిటీ ఇప్పుడు ఒక 1 ton ఉంది, కనీసం ఒక 400 or 500 kgs పర్ డే, లేదు అంటే ఒక 2-3 టన్నులు, ఒక 4 tons అన్నా నాకు ఉంటే ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ మై యూనిట్ కెన్ బికమ్ యాక్చువల్లీ రిజైలియంట్, దెన్ ఐ కెన్ థింక్ అబౌట్ సస్టైనబిలిటీ. సో ప్రతి ఒక్క CPSUకి చాలా డబ్బులు ఉంటాయి, లైక్ నవరత్నాస్ అనుకోండి, మహారత్నాస్, దర్ లైక్ వెరీ వెరీ క్యాష్ పార్టీస్. సో ఇట్లాంటి వాటికి కూడా కొంచెం ఓపెన్ కేటగిరీలో చేస్తే కనుక దట్ 25% కంపల్సరీ ప్రొక్యూర్మెంట్ కూడాను అవుతుంది అనేది, దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు సే. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
మేడం, మీరు చెప్పింది, మీరు కొన్ని సస్టైనబుల్ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ చెప్పారు. ఆ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ ఆ పబ్లిక్ సెక్టర్ అండర్టేకింగ్కి, లేదా ఆ పబ్లిక్ సెక్టర్ ఎంటర్ప్రైజెస్కి, లేదా ఆ గవర్నమెంట్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్కి అవసరం ఉంటే డెఫినెట్లీ దే విల్ టేక్ ఇట్. గవర్నమెంట్ విల్ గివ్ ద ప్రిఫరెన్స్ ఫర్ రీసైకిల్డ్ ఐటమ్స్ ఆర్ సస్టైనబుల్ ప్రోడక్ట్స్. సో మీరు స్పెసిఫిక్గా ఏ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ కావాలని అనుకుంటున్నారో అది మీరు ఒక లెటర్ రాస్తే మాకు, we will try to send it to our head office to put it in a de-reserved list of items. So those items can be procured from only micro and small enterprises. We have already the list of more than 300 items. It can be included in the list. Okay, whatever it is, you please write a letter to us, to MSME-DFO, Director MSME-DFO Hyderabad, so that we will take up the matter. Okay, one.
Madam, yours is a wonderful product that is hugely in demand across the state of Telangana. And as a policy, we are in the process in most of the municipalities. Single-use plastics are banned, and they are getting replaced by sustainable material. You can look back. There is one madam sitting right behind you, Mrs. Geeta Sri. She is an expert in that. She'll be able to guide you through that. But one of the suggestions made by my colleague, Mr. Venkateshan, is, I think this we will write to you, sir, is there are many of the products which are being discarded by public sector undertakings. They are auctioned as a waste, and then they are getting rid of that. So if we can have a policy in place where we say that the waste that is being discarded by the PSUs, if it is recycled and given to us, we will procure it for one of our requirements. That is one recommendation as suggested by Mr. Venkateshan. A big round of applause for Mr. Venkateshan. Now, this is something that we all together have to put across to the government, saying that we are talking of circularity, we are talking of SDGs and environment, sustenance, good. But this could be one of the ways by which we can help that process, and in the process help a lot of MSMEs who are engaging into that kind of activities. And just to update that Government of India has come up with a program called Spice and Gift, which is about circular scheme. There are about 929 machinery which is made available to MSMEs at 25% discount, and about 129 machineries under gift scheme. Again, these specific machinery can be procured by the existing MSMEs for their requirement at a subsidized rate. Again, I take this opportunity to reiterate the point that we have to have a compendium of products that are being procured by PSUs across the state. At least in Telangana, you have 55 PSUs, CPSUs 55, and about same number of PSUs of state government, about 120, 110 to be precise. These PSUs, if we can prepare a compendium of products that are being procured by these PSUs and make them available to every MSME in the state or potential MSME, the first question any entrepreneur asks is, what do I produce? And the first answer is, where do I sell? For me to produce, to decide on what do I produce, I have to ask myself the question, where do I sell? So that could be the starting point for all the potential entrepreneurs and existing entrepreneurs in Telangana to make a very good beginning, and all of us to support those enterprises. So first thing is, we will, I think NIMSME is coordinating. Please make a note of this, that we have to make a recommendation to Government of India saying that this should be the approach in our procurement. And second thing is, we will support from state government and through various schemes, we will support the MSMEs to start off their enterprises from the products that are available for marketing. As my colleague, what's your name, sir? As Srinivas said, 5 years of procurement plan, if it is uploaded, 5 years of procurement is a big plan. And if we put together all the products of all the PSUs, that is a great marketplace for any new enterprises. Probably everybody can come up to us, put pressure on the state government and central government that we are going to produce these products. Please help us with this specific incentive, specific support mechanism is what MSMEs can come to us. Put pressure on government. Now that is a great idea, sir. I think we will start working on that. And my request is, again, same thing. We have been working, we have been offering so many things to so many people, but there is some connection that is missing. It's time we connect with each other and make things easier for MSMEs in Telangana. We have other questions, ma'am. We can take that offline. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good afternoon to all the dignitaries on dais and the fellow colleagues sitting here. I am Thakur Reshma Singh, founder CEO of Dharti Foods, an environmental engineer by profession. We are into millet-based value-added products, and we also do consulting for the industries in the environmental sector. So basically, my question is, sir, as in your speech you mentioned, especially to the Madhukar sir, you mentioned that we are not aware of how many udyams are there, how many industries are there. Okay, you are that is well said, sir. Actually, in the similar way, we also want to put something in front of you, and this part what you mentioned, copying them of the list and all. That's a wonderful initiative, which is going to be beneficial for all the entrepreneurs like us. So my question to MSME is, as Udyams are not aware and the industries are not aware, even we are not able to know the latest policies and the strategies, whatever you are preparing for the entrepreneurs. Where most of because I work very closely with the startups and all, doing mentoring. Like I was also a part of MSME when Siduri Kumar sir and others were there, Baldev Singh sir, everybody was there. So I work very closely with the startups. So most of the startups are not aware of Udyam, most of the startups are not aware of Udyog Aadhar and all, especially the subsidies which are being given by the government to, for the upcoming startups and all. So if that could be updated on the website through MSME, whether it's a local state website or central website and all, because see, we have national schemes, international schemes, marketing assistance schemes, and subsidy schemes, barcode schemes. So many schemes are there, which I myself have personally availed. Like last year, I traveled to US for promoting my products and all. In the similar way, if these kind of programs and policies, if they are being circulated on the website or through any mode of channel where every startup can get benefited, it would be like more beneficial, especially for the people like us who are planning to scale up their companies and all.
Thank you, madam, for your question, but I don't agree with you on many fronts.
Yes.
You are saying Ujjam data is not available.
No, as sir in his speech mentioned, like the data has to come to him to know like what exactly the things have to be done for the entrepreneurs.
No.
Yeah.
Sir has asked for the data
Yeah.
of previous programs, what we have achieved, that
That's
data
what,
we
sir.
will do it.
Yes, sir.
But as far as Ujjam data is concerned, ministry is maintaining the portal, it is there. Even I have with me the data, district wise, micro, small, medium, total, district wise. Even if you want other data also, that is available on the website of Government of India. You are saying you are not aware of the schemes.
Sir, I am availing all the schemes, sir. I have taken the barcode scheme, I have taken the international scheme, national scheme, subsidies, everything I have taken. But when since I mentioned, I work very closely with the startups and all, where most of the startups mention that they are not aware of the subsidies what government is exactly giving. So, for example, sir, like before last year, as I mentioned, I traveled to US under this international marketing scheme. Okay, so now the last year there was no list because I don't know, like whether it was a funding problem or I'm not sure about what exactly has happened. But last year we did not get any list of international trade exhibitions which happen across the globe. So last year it was a miss for entrepreneurs like us to travel abroad. I have availed all the schemes, sir. As you mentioned, the government is taking a lot of initiatives for promoting the startups. I am not denying for that. But the only thing is, if the awareness could be created through the portals or through some programs and all, that would be very, very beneficial. That is what is my concern, sir.
Okay, madam, I will answer your question. I understood what
Yeah.
you are going to say. You have quoted two names, Mr. Sudhir Kumar and Mr. Baldev Singh. Both have retired. Even then, officers comes and goes, but office remains.
Yes, sir.
Even earlier in my place somebody else was there, now I am here. Similarly, in place of Baldev Singh, in place of Sudhir Kumar, other officers are there. You are saying startups are not aware of the schemes. You are aware of it.
Yes.
You can guide them.
I am guiding, sir. That's
Yes,
what I am
we are.
guiding.
We are also there for that.
Yeah.
You need not to guide. I say you guide them and we will sit comfortably. No, you can guide them. there is an office called MSME-DFO. They are there for serving you. We are happy to serve you. Even you are saying international cooperation scheme, you are not aware of it.
I am aware, sir.
No, you are aware, but
Yes.
last year you missed it.
Yeah. Last year there was no list, sir, in fact.
There will be list. You can see it from my MSME portal, my.msme.gov.in. There it is there. The list will open twice a year. One can apply for that, or one can plan for the tour. Only thing is association, under one association umbrella, minimum 10 units have to come. You are telling one side, you have utilized it, you have used the many schemes.
I have used, sir, but the only concern is when I am taking the EDP sessions in MSME or other programs also, because I am a guest lecturer for all the EDPs which used to happen previously at MSME also. So it is basically an awareness program we used to take up. It is not that I am not complaining against anything, sir, but only thing is if the website is updated, that would be a beneficial for us, sir. That is what is my concern.
In which front? Update?
In all the fronts, sir, like subsidy part and this international cooperative marketing schemes and all. If they could circulate or prepare a booklet or something and publish on the website, it would be a great help for us, sir.
It is there, madam, already. For all the schemes, it is there. But where you have to get it, that may be a difficult part for you. But our website is up to date, dcmsme.gov.in. It is up to date. One more thing is, remaining as far as the schemes are concerned, my.msme.gov.in. There you can find the thumbnails of all the schemes of the ministry, not even DC office, entire ministry. So, since you are saying something, I request you to please visit our office. Please get whatever the doubts you have, you please get it clarified. But we are there for you. We are there to serve MSMEs.
Definitely, sir. It would have definitely today. Whatever I have scaled up, it is. I am very thankful to MSME. I am very thankful. It is not that I am not thankful to MSME, but my only concern is a lot of procurement and the list. Just now, like Madam mentioned, if the list would be updated, definitely like people like us will definitely be benefited. So apart from that,
Madam has requested for a specific point.
Yes.
She want her sustainable product or her.
Even I want, sir, because last year I saw NMDC has distributed lot many millet products and all to the vendors who were there, sir. So even I want my product to be included in your procurement policy. But apart from that, if these other things can also be focused, that would be a great help for entrepreneurs like us.
Please take some time out.
Yeah.
Write a letter to us.
Okay,
You even need not to visit our office.
Okay, sir.
Please send a mail.
Okay, sir.
We will respond.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Just एक minute. Just to add to your point, we have had a scheme discovery application which is developed by a startup. Like you can just say, I am so and so, what is the scheme I am eligible? It will give you all the schemes, it will guide you through, it will help you navigate through your requirement up to you file your application. That application is developed by a startup which we will be hosting on our website very shortly. Okay?
Okay, sir. That would be a great help, sir. Thank you so much.
I would like to say, if you have gone through the program schedule, which you have circulated all the MSME groups, we invited more than 5,000, we have communicated to more than 5,000 MSMEs through email, through WhatsApp. And we are going to take sessions on MSME schemes through all our offices over here, including NSIC, KVIC, CITD, and our office also. That will be there.
Okay, thank you.
Pranit. I am managing Pranit Engineering Works. Actually, I am a young entrepreneur. I am very glad to thank CSS Rao sir. He is my guru, and he is while working in the CITD. I am the student in CITD. I am very proud, glad to see, and very delighted. And also, I should thank all the dignitaries who are here. And I am currently doing CNC turning and milling components for the PSU subcontracts. And also I want to thank who are came here. I want to continue in the Telugu. Okay, thank you. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ మధుకర్ గారు, మీకు ఈ క్వశ్చన్ అంటే ఈ కొత్తగా ఎంటర్ప్రైనర్స్ వస్తున్నారు కదా, వీళ్ళకి అంటే నేను ఇప్పుడు సెకండ్ జనరేషన్ ఎంటర్ప్రైనర్ని. సో మా ఫాదర్కి అంటే స్మాల్ యూనిట్ ఉంటుండే, అది నేను ఇప్పుడు సిఐటిలో చదవడం వల్ల సో నాకు ఈ టెక్నాలజీ గురించి ఇదంతా నాకు అవగాహన రావడం వల్ల నేను మా ఓల్డ్ వర్షన్స్ నుంచి మేము న్యూ వర్షన్స్కి అప్గ్రేడ్ అయ్యాము. అలాగే ఇంకా మాకు ఫ్యూచర్లో ఇంకా ఎక్స్పాన్షన్కి వెళ్ళడానికి మాకు బ్యాంకర్ సపోర్ట్స్ మీ త్రూ కావాలి. సో మిమ్మల్ని నేను పర్సనల్గా వచ్చి కలుస్తాను. అండ్ అలాగే ఇంకా పిఎస్యూస్తో రిజిస్ట్రేషన్స్ కూడా నేను మీ ద్వారా హెల్ప్ కావాలి. సో నేను మిమ్మల్ని తర్వాత కలుస్తాను. అలాగే మా సిస్టర్ కన్సల్టెంట్ సురేష్ ఇండస్ట్రీస్ వారు ఉన్నారు, డివి భాస్కర్ సార్ గారు. ఈజ్ అ ఫౌండర్ ఫర్ 200 SC and ST ఎంటర్ప్రైనర్స్ ఇన్ కుషాయిగూడ, స్వశక్తి ఇండస్ట్రీస్ గ్రూప్. వాళ్ళు మిగతావి చెప్తారు మీకు. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ గివింగ్ దిస్ వండర్ఫుల్ ఆపర్చునిటీ అండ్ హూ ఆర్ అటెండెడ్ దిస్ మీటింగ్. ఐ థ్యాంక్ ఎవ్రీ వన్ అండ్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ సిఎస్ రావు గారు సార్. గ్లాడ్
సార్. వేదిక మీద ఉన్న పెద్దలందరికీ నమస్కారాలు సార్. మంచి ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ పెడతారు. మరి సుమతి మేడం, సిఎస్ రావు గారు, మరి ఎన్ఎస్ఎస్ఐ వారు కూడా పెడుతున్నాము. దాన్ని మేము సద్వినియోగం చేసుకునేలాగా మేము ఉండాలని మేము కూడా నా తరపున మా వచ్చిన ఎంటర్ప్రైనర్స్కి చేస్తున్నా సార్. నేను 1997 ఇండస్ట్రీ స్టార్ట్ చేశాను సార్. చిన్నగా ఒక 10x10 రూమ్లో ఒక 5 lakhsతో ఈ రోజున ఒక 5 crores టర్న్ ఓవర్ చేస్తున్నా సార్. మెయిన్ ఏంటంటే సార్, అండ్ క్యాష్ చెప్పుకుంటే అందరు ఆలు జనరల్ వచ్చారు సార్. ప్రతి వాళ్ళకి సబ్సిడీస్ ఉన్నాయి సార్. మధుకర్ సార్కి నేను రిక్వెస్ట్ ఏంటంటే సబ్సిడీస్ 2 years 4 years అయిపోతున్నాయి సార్. కొంచెం మాకు తొందరగా ఇస్తే ఏమైందంటే ఇండస్ట్రీ గ్రోత్ పెరిగింది సార్. ఆ లేట్ అవడం వల్ల మాకు చాలా ఇబ్బందికరం అవుతుంది సార్. మరి ఎస్ఏ ఎంటర్ప్రెనర్స్ కుషాయిగూడలో సిఎన్సి లేజర్ బెండింగ్ 200 పీపుల్స్ ఉన్నారు సార్. మాకు మాదారంలో ల్యాండ్ ఉంది సార్. మీరు దయచేసి మాకు క్లస్టర్ లాగా అక్కడ ఇస్తే మేమందరం గ్రూప్ వైజ్ అంటే ఒక స్మాల్ ఇండస్ట్రీ ఉంటే ఒక హెచ్ఈఎల్ వర్క్ సార్. ఇప్పుడు బీడిఎల్ ఉంది, సమ్ చిన్న 1 మిషన్ ఉంటే వర్క్ ఇవ్వట్లేదు సార్. మేమందరం కూడా గ్రూప్ అయ్యి మధుకర్ బాబు గారిని దయచేసి మాదారం టిఎస్ఐసి ల్యాండ్ ఉంది సార్. మేము ల్యాండ్ అడుగుతుంటే కొన్ని కమిషన్లు అడుగుతున్నారు మమ్మల్ని. అది మీ దృష్టికి ఇక్కడ చెప్పవచ్చో చెప్పకూడదో తెలియదు. పర్సనల్గా వచ్చి చెప్తాం సార్. పర్సనల్గా వచ్చి మీట్ అవుతాం సార్. మిమ్మల్ని చాలా అడుగుతున్నారు సార్. ఉన్న రేటు కంటే అడుగుతున్నారు. టిఎస్ఐసి ల్యాండ్లో గవర్నమెంట్ రేటు కంటే అడుగుతున్నారు సార్. దయచేసి మీరు మాకు 200 acres ఏముంది సార్ మాదారం టిఎస్ఐసి ల్యాండ్. మా ఎంటర్ప్రెనర్స్కి కొంచెం మీరు దయచేసి 500 meters ఇవ్వండి సార్ చాలు. మీరు హెల్ప్ చేస్తారని మీ మంచి మంచి ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ పెడుతున్నారు సార్. మీరు బీడీఎల్ హెచ్ఏఎల్ మరి వెండర్ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ త్వరగా ఇస్తే బాగుంటుందని. వెండర్ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ లేట్ అవుతుంది సార్ గవర్నమెంట్ కంపెనీలో. దయచేసి థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
ఓకే, అంటే ల్యాండ్కి సంబంధించి ఒక విషయం చెప్పాలంటే, ల్యాండ్ అన్న సబ్జెక్టు టీజీఐఏసీ చూస్తుంది, పూర్తిగా ఇండిపెండెంట్ సంస్థ. సో దాంట్లో మా భాగస్వామ్యం లేదు. కానీ మీరు ఇబ్బందులు ఉన్నాయని చెప్పారు, అది వాళ్ళ దృష్టికి తీసుకెళ్తాం. సో అలాట్మెంట్ కానీ ప్రాసెసింగ్ కానీ మొత్తం వాళ్ళే చేస్తారు. సో డెఫినెట్గా మీ ఇబ్బందులు వాళ్ళ దృష్టికి తీసుకెళ్ళడం జరుగుతుంది. థ్యాంక్ యూ. అది మీ అందరికీ తెలుసు. స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్ బడ్జెట్ అవైలబిలిటీని బట్టి రిలీజ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది. రాబోయే కొన్ని రోజుల్లో ఈ ఫైనాన్షియల్ ఇయర్ క్లోజ్ అయ్యే లోపల ఎస్సీ ఎస్టీ ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్కి సంబంధించిన అవన్నీ రిలీజ్ చేసే ప్రయత్నంలో గవర్నమెంట్ ఉంది. సో లెట్స్ హోప్ మీ సబ్సిడీ కూడా క్లియర్ అవుతాయని ఆలోచన. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
సబ్సిడీ గురించి కాదు సార్, ప్రైవేట్ ల్యాండ్లో ఉంటే సబ్సిడీ వర్తిస్తుంది సార్. 8 years లీజ్ అగ్రిమెంట్ కావాలంటున్నారు సార్ ఓనర్ దగ్గర. ఓనర్ ఇవ్వడు సార్. మేము 1 కోటి రూపాయలు 2 కోట్లు పెట్టి మిషనరీ పెట్టాం.
ఓకే, అది
ల్యాండ్ ఉంటేనే సబ్సిడీ వర్తించింది సార్.
అట్లా కాదు. ఇప్పుడు లీజ్ అమౌంట్ అన్నది
మా డిఎస్సి కమిషనర్
మైక్రో స్మాల్ ఎంటర్ప్రైజెస్కి 6 years ఉండేది. దాన్ని ఇప్పుడు కొత్త పాలసీలో 3 సంవత్సరాలకి తగ్గించే ప్రపోజల్ పెట్టాము. అదేవిధంగా రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ కాకుండా అదేంటి దాన్ని ఏమంటారు,
11 months రెంటల్ డీడీ. 11 months రెంటల్ డీడీ సార్.
నోటరీ
నోటరీ
నోటరీది కూడా అది ప్రభుత్వ దృష్టిలో పెట్టడం జరిగింది. ఆర్డర్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేస్తాం. ఓకేనా?
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
I think we will pause over here, question and answer session, and we will proceed for lunch. And after the lunch, we'll have technical session. Departments, Government of India and Government of Telangana, for joining us in this program, and also all the MSME participants, who has come. We communicated to more than 5,000 MSMEs, but you are the ones, who came here in time for this program. And we are always there to help you with our schemes, everything. And we are personally, our DFO office being the only office, field office of Ministry of MSME in Telangana, we are also implementing some of the schemes over here. And we are showing, Hyderabad office is showing a wonderful performance compared to other DFOs across India. For example, our IPR scheme, we have reimbursed more than 500 IPRs. In the PMS schemes also, every year we are reimbursing more than 300 participants. So we have these schemes, and please attend our vendor development program when we communicate to you that we are organizing this program. This program is free of cost. It is born, the sponsorship is done by Office of Development Commissioner, Ministry of MSME, from the taxpayers' money. It is for you. You come and participate, be there on time. All the PSU dignitaries, they were here by 10 o'clock. They were here and they were waiting for the participants. And I'll tell you, even the minister's pilot, he came by 10 o'clock. He saw, participants were not there, so he said, let him attend the collectorate review meeting and come. So anyways, but thank you very much for coming, and we can break for lunch. And also, Minister also will come, Minister Sir will come after the collectorate review meeting. So I hope, everybody joins back for the technical session by 2:15. So, and we will start with PSU technical sessions. We also have a trainer from GEM department. She will be coming, taking session on buyer and seller procurement, also to address the doubts to 2:30. It will start at 2:30, but I would request you to assemble by 2:15 over here. And we have in the dining hall, and Mr. Vinay from NIMSME, he will guide you. And first, the dignitaries, let the dignitaries leave for the lunch. Who participate? And plus, while the dignitaries proceed for lunch, just this is the attendance sheet we circulated, and there were some latecomers, so if you have not signed it, please sign it. Thank you. So, go for lunch. Madam, you can, take them to lunch.
So all information of the participants.
Yes, sir.
ये मेरा है.
Yes.
सबका
Yes.
Chaturvedi, a senior manager from Nuclear Fuel Complex. Welcome you all for the post-lunch session of vendor development program. I'm coming from Nuclear Fuel Complex, which is situated in Molali, and my presentation will give you a brief introduction about my company, what is the activities being performed in that company. So my presentation will be a brief about my company, the activities, what it is performing, and about the products. And we'll also give a glimpse about how the vendors are being registered in our company, what are the portals and other details, the contact details and other things. In the first session, our General Manager V. Srinivas Rao sir has given a glimpse about the NFC and its activity. We'll start with that. This nuclear fuel complex, it's an industrial unit which comes under Department of Atomic Energy. The people behind are not able to see. So Department of Atomic Energy is an umbrella unit which consists of many units like R&D sectors, which is namely BARC, Bhabha Atomic Research Center, RRCAT, IGCAR. These are the research units. It also consists of an industrial unit like NFC, heavy water plants. There are some PSUs like ECIL, IREL, and also autonomous bodies which all work under the DAE. The DAE main is to have a nuclear energy power sections, and nuclear fuel complex is a unique unit which works on ore to core, means it handles the nuclear fuel right from the mining stage. It consists of two main material, that is uranium and zirconium. Both are mined, and both are the raw material for both are given by our own constituent unit. The uranium is mined by AMD, and also the zirconium sand is mined by IREL, Indian Rare Earth Limited. So these basic raw materials are given by both the units, and further it is processed in NFC. And final finished product as a fuel bundle, we are dispatching it to NPCIL, the unit which is involved in the production of power, nuclear power. So as on today, 22 numbers of nuclear power plants are in operation, constituting of 7,380 megawatts, and 10 numbers are under construction. As you can see that some more power plants are upcoming, so NFC has also expanded. Now the NFC is there in two more locations. One is zirconium complex, which is in Paliakkal, and another unit has been commissioned as a NFC Kota, which is in Rawatbhata, very near to the NPCIL site. So our capacities are also expanding to cater the future requirements of nuclear power plants. NFC's specialty lies not only in the manufacturing of fuel bundles for the power generation, but also they are giving a structural materials, core structural materials for power plants, and also very specialized material which is not made anywhere else in the India, but by the NFC. It is a very high purity materials which we are making. These are the map which shows that the input sites, the uranium, as I told, that is mined by AMD, and from Jadugada it comes to Hyderabad. And Chavra and Malwa Kurchi in Kerala, that gives us the zirconium sand, which comes to Hyderabad. And from Hyderabad it is going to various other locations like Narora, Kota, Kakrapara, Tarapur, Kaiga, and Kalpakkam. So these are the sites where NPCIL locations are there. So NFC caters to the total requirement of nuclear requirement for the nuclear energy program. These are the pictures of the products what NFC is producing. Mainly it is a fuel bundle. The fuel bundles which are used in the PHWR kind of reactors, BWR kind of reactor. Even PHWR are also having two types, 19 and 220 megawatts and 700 megawatts. So the fuel bundles, just pointer is not working. नहीं pointer laser नहीं it's not coming. Show नहीं हो रहा है इसमें. Sorry for the interruption. So the PHWR nuclear reactor are of two capacities, 220 and 700 megawatts, for which the two types of bundles are being made. One is called 19 element used for 220 megawatts, and other is 37 element fuel bundles which are used for the 700 megawatts of PHWR reactor. Apart from this, BWR reactor fuels are also being supplied by us. Moreover, apart from that, the right side you can see in core structurals for PHWR, the reactor core structures are also being made by NFC. These are the lifetime structures which are used in the reactor, namely the pressure tubes, the Calendia tubes, and other core reactors. Out of core structures like steam generated tubes are being made. These are the longest tube being made anywhere in the India by NFC. So these are the SS tubes which are required for the steam generation. Apart from that, some small components are also being made for the fuel bundles. Even we are also supplying for the second generation of the nuclear program, that is called the fast breeder reactor. So for fast breeder test reactor and prototype fast breeder reactor, some components are there. And even the fuel bundles we are making and supplying to Bhavini, which are engaged in the operation of the fast breeder reactors. These are the sites. 220 megawatt PHWR site is there, and corresponding 19 element fuel bundle. These are the main product what NFC is producing. Then 700 megawatt and 500 megawatt reactor is there, and corresponding fuel bundle is 37 element bundle. And other is BWR, boiling water reactor, which is there in the Tarapur. For that also the fuel requirement is supplied by NFC. You can see in this, the fuel bundle consists of various small components. These are all machined components, pressed components, and everything is outsourced except for the tube and except for the uranium product. These are the two main process which is involved in the production of fuel bundle. One is called the uranium process, another is called the zirconium process. The uranium is mined by AMD in Jadugoda, and from there it is transformed into various processes, and finally a sintered product, a sintered pellet is being formed, uranium sintered product, UO2 sintered pellets, which is encapsulated in the tubes of zirconium. The zirconium again is being mined by IREL and is converted into ZrO2 powder. From there it is reacted with the magnesium, and then followed by the series of mechanical and heat treatment process, it is converted into various components. If you see the these components, small components is being shown, fuel tubes and components. These are the spacer pad, bearing pads. These are all outsourced, and you will be happy to know that all these components are solely being produced by MSMEs. None of the components are made out of MSMEs. All the companies are engaged in producing these components are MSME only. This is the overall category of requirements. Since this is this process requires many of the things which is being consumed by NFC, which are categorized into the raw materials, consumables, fabricated items, metals, tooling, grinding, pipes and pipetting, livery, and general stationery and hardware. These are all category of items which is required at NFC. We will also show you some quantity and some types of items which are there in this category, and also a budget. What is our annual budget for preparing this item? For this you will come to know that how much is the possibilities in which you can come and you can have the share of that budget. So these are the raw materials, especially the magnesium and niobium. These two raw materials are being used for production of zirconium material, which is being produced at NFC. Both the items are, as on today, is being it is procured through global tendering inquiry. There is no producer in India which produces either the magnesium or niobium. So there we are feeling a gap in case if any company or entity plans to invest into the production of magnesium or niobium of the required sizes and grades, then these things can be met indigenously. Right now it is being outsourced from out of this country. Machining item, these are the components which are directly being used or is being assembled in the final bundles of nuclear fuel bundles. These are all components which are being supplied by MSC company right now, but there are very limited sources for these components also. These are very high precision components, and it requires very close monitoring for the quality and the operations. So right now very few suppliers are there who are supplying, though they are the MSMEs, but not much competition is there for supplying of these items. For the upper ones are punched components, pressing components, and lower ones are turning components. These are all different types of components which we are right now outsourcing. Their requirement and the description of the items are shown here. And let me share you, these requirements are going to expand in coming few years, say around 5 years or 10 years. These figures are going to be doubled because our nuclear programs are going to enhance. So these requirements are going to be doubled. Not only for this, but even for other requirements also, it is going to be multiplied in some 2 to 3x in coming few years. These are the fabricated items which are treated as a consumable, as they are having a very definite life, and they are being procured on an annual basis. WSR distributor, reduction retort, distillation and chloride cans, these are all shells made of a SS material. SS plates are taken, welded as per the drawing and being supplied to us. So these are our regular requirements, and the requirements are there in our next 5 years production planning also. So not over the quantity, but also next 5 years of requirement also we have projected for the same item. Few more pictures. This is all the glimpse what we are showing. It is not like that this is the only and is not further more materials are not required. But these are only the sample pictures what we are using on a regular basis. Here again we are falling short of more number of vendors. We don't have a good bunch of people who are coming. Regularly there are few people who are participating, who are qualifying. They too are MSMEs, but we require some more vendors for these fabrications also. This is all the list and the requirement. Need not to write because it is all there in the production plan, procurement plan. See the figures also, the budget also we have indicated. In coming slides it will be there. Like metals, these are all the metals what we require. And the budget is around 55 crores. This is on an annual basis. Every year we are incurring this much of cost for the procurement of this item. Say for 30 sheets, niobium metals, seamless copper tubes, cast iron pads. And serial number 6, RWA class 12. This is the copper tungsten alloy blocks. Earlier we don't get this material indigenously, we have to import it. Recently some few parties, 1 or 2 parties have came, they have supported us and they have made this item, class 2 blocks, copper tungsten block. Then tool steel item again, we are having very limited source. And other MS plates, channels and etc. we are having the regular supplies. Similarly for the chemicals, it is 157 crores of budget what we are procuring on a very regular basis, on an annual basis. So these are the list of items and their requirements. Again the next category is gases, having a budget of around 68 crores. These are the kinds of gases we require on a regular basis and the requirements are there. These list of items we have just shown to give an interest to the vendors in case if they are into the business, into the same business, or they are planning to invest into the similar categories of items in the coming years, they can show the interest or they can plan accordingly. Our budget is there, our plan is there, and the items are listed. So they can see, they can pick and choose and they can come forward. These are the 3 sites what we are right now following. I'd like to tell again that GEM we are following 99% of the procurement through GEM only. There is no other site apart from GEM through which we are procuring the material. So if you are registered in the GEM as a vendor, as a manufacturer, then you don't have to either contact or to further inquire about the things, because every tender, what all we are purchasing are through GEM. Regularly the tenders are coming in the GEM portal, the details are there, and you can go by the department wise. Even the unit wise also you can go see the things, and it is all listed in the GEM portal. If you are a registered vendor, you can see and participate in the tenders also. I think it is less than 1% of the procurement. These are all exceptions which we go in the CPP portal. Otherwise, more than 99% of the procurement are through GEM. These are the important websites, CPP portal and GEM portal, where all you can get registered yourself. These are the contact numbers. Even the purchase department, marketing department, these are all the contact number. You can have the snap of this for your future interactions or for future inquiries. You can send to us. Even the email address is also there. Website is there. This is our website, nfc.gov.in, wherein the total information is given. So this is all from my side. In case of any query or any questions are there, we can, anything, any queries regarding NFC or regarding the requirement? Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Outsourcing department from HL Hyderabad, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, Hyderabad. Okay, today I am going to present about what and all products that HL is doing right now, and what are all the requirements, and what HL required from different vendors, that, and registration details, how to get registered to HL. That information I'll give it. As all of you know, like HL, its journey started in the year 1940. It is the production centers are 21 and R&D are around 11. And last year the turnover was more than 30,000 crores. And right now, currently it is around 34th position in the global aerospace companies. Okay, this is what HAL journey is from 1942 till date. Like it started in 1940 and it got Mini Ratna, then it has gone up to Navratna. Recently it has been conferred with Maharatna in the year of 2024. These are the major current programs which HAL is doing for Indian Air Force, Coast Guard and Navy. So in Hyderabad, we have avionics division, which is mainly concentrate on avionic parts like electronics, and at the same time free of mechanical parts also for stationary units in the cockpit. Hindustan Avionics division is established in the year of 1965, and these are the liaison establishments and DGK like external agencies. So what and all HL Avionics division will look after? They'll be there are 5 types like communication systems, navigation systems, then radars, computers and other systems. Like in detail various projects which are there in the different systems which I have informed earlier. There are the different projects in that. So coming to outsourcing, from year 2020-21 to 2020-24, like the moment when we have 2020, it was around the outsourcing cost was like 15.18 crores to it has increased up to 78 crores within a span of 5 years. And this is what next 5 years, what and all our requirement from outsourcing is 60 crores to up to maximum up to 125 crores, and it may go up to more than that also, because this year we have already crossed the 60 crores till date. So this already I have explained to you, like what are all the different products, what HL is, HL Hyderabad, not the HL, only Hyderabad division is doing right now, or communication, navigation, computers and radar system. In that one, what and all the different units which HL is doing right now. This is overall HL, what is the, like it, from 2021 to 2025, like it gone up to the turnover gone up to 24,000 to it has crossed up to 30,000 crores plus. And this is avionics division is concerned. It is 2021, it is 21-22 financial year, it is 3,000 to 300 crores. Now last year it has gone up to 3,800 crores. And this year the target was 4,500 crores. This picture depicts like what and all parts which we have outsourced in the last 5 years. Like in that one, fabrication detail parts will come into major role, but the cost is less as compared to electronic parts. Like PCBs cost was more, but the number of PCBs which we are procuring are less as compared to mechanical parts. So these are the vendors from last 5 years. Mechanical vendors are 108, electromechanical are 11, and electronics are total 165 vendors are there only for outsourcing. And if you'll consider about IMM and other indigenization areas, the number of vendors will be increased. So today we have come for this vendor development program. In this one, now I will explain about business opportunities. These are the future projects of HAL. So these are all presently we have vendors to supply, and presently they are supplying parts to us, and since the requirement is increasing from day to day, so in these areas we want some more vendors to come forward and get registered to HAL and supply the parts in order to meet our future requirements. We have vendors but limited in these areas. See, in this one, previously what I told was, previously we used to give material to vendor, and we used to get a part, only job service type they used to do and give it, job work type. Now what we are doing is, we are going as a turnkey basis, where procurement of material is also on in vendor scope only. So, and moreover in ROH activities also we are giving throughout the unit module or LRU we are giving to vendor for repairing. And this is a turnkey basis, like even PCB assemblies we have already given, and last year around more than 10 crores of worth of turnkey solutions we have got realized also. And insourcing activities, major of like cable assemblies, PCB assemblies where manual soldering is involved, in those areas we have started insourcing activities where vendor has to supply manpower to HAL. So they will be doing inside all manual soldering, cable assembly, and some of A&D activities also. And third party inspection. Recently, HAL corporate office has approved around 8 vendors as a third party inspection purpose, where the external agencies also approved them as third party inspection vendors, so that they can go and visit to vendors, get the parts inspected, so that the parts which they were inspected by those vendors will be directly used to assembly purpose. No need of HL intervention in between. These are some of the items where HL, these items were already done by vendors previously. This is a magnesium casting. Casting will be supplied by HAL and machining is to be done. But at the same time, recently we are trying with one of the vendor in Hyderabad. They have done this. The sample has been accepted. Casting also they have done. These parts and all what I am showing is like they are belonging to Sukhoi 30. Recently HAL got 12 Su-30 extra for manufacturing also, and previously what and all we have supplied for that one. ROH activities also are being done currently. As far as PCB is concerned, HL requires only mill standard. I don't think so, like only in India we have only micro packet seams. These are the different types of cables. Some of them we are doing with vendor material at vendor's place, and some of them were being done in HAL by vendor as a insourcing operation. So these are indigenization scheme where HAL will be giving the required documents and all everything, and a old set which we are having to the vendor. And at the same time, future, if in PO itself we will be writing like, suppose if they will prove those parts, next 5 years also will be given to the same vendor, so that their whatever the investment that they have made in those years will be compensated in the next 5 years. For production purpose they will be giving. So vendor registration, already HL is having more than, HL Hyderabad itself is having more than 217 vendors. So this is the process where you can come to like to get registered. If you are having any interest to get registered to HL, so you can go through this process. And moreover, HL is having around more than 30 divisions, where in those divisions, suppose if you have already get registered to any division of HL, you need not to get registered to other division. Only one division registration is sufficient to participate in all the divisions tenders, provided for the same scope of work. So these are all details are to be provided while giving registration request. We have mechanical side and electronic side. Both the side registrations are there. The hard copy of those forms are to be submitted to this address. and further any contact you please. So what I want to tell you is like HAL has become from Navaratna or Mini Ratna to Maharatna is not only because of what HAL executives work, it is because of our partners, family. You are like a partners to us, and your support is also is required for future endeavors also. And thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Ma'am, from Government E-Marketplace to deliver the session on the GEM and its benefits for MSMEs.
Is the mic, no?
You can use this.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Sarita. I am the trainer for GEM. So, first of all, everybody know about GEM. So, this session is going to be about the GEM overview and the registrations on GEM. So, first of all, GEM is a government e-marketplace. It's a one-stop procurement portal for all the government buyers. As we know, the government buyers are like state governments, central government and state PSUs. Central PSUs are all the buyers on GEM. So, sellers can be anyone who are registered on GEM. So, with a valid registrations, with a valid GST and all, you can register on GEM as a sellers. So, I think nobody has registered in GEM till now. So, you are the vendors, right? You have registered? I think somebody has registered. You have registered? No. Okay. Only one. Oh, okay. Great. Okay. According to rule number 149, so GEM has made mandatory for all the central governments. So now the state government is also doing the procurements on GEM, but it is mandatory for all the central buyers. So for the goods and services, all the central governments are using GEM portal only. And it aims to be a transparency, efficiency and inclusiveness. As we talk about the transparency, it's a complete registration to till the payment, everything is on the portal. So all the primary users, secondary users can all see the process on the GEM, what are the supplies is going on and all. And cashless, it is a completely cashless, contactless and a paperless. As we know, the government sectors will use paper more. So through GEM, it is completely online. So no paper is required for the GEM portal. And it provides procurement modes like L1 procurement, e-bidding, reverse auction we have, and direct procurements. So these are the modes of the GEM where the buyers are mainly using. So almost with all the states and UTs, GEM has made a MOUs, and here in Telangana we have made MOU with ITNC department and secretariat. So these are the business partners, and almost all the banks are integrated with GEM now. So till now the primary buyers are 1,67,928 government buyers have registered in GEM. So the product categories we have 10,713, like almost 10,000 categories we have. Under that 40,000 products we have placed in GEM. So the service categories, GEM is also doing the services, like 351 services are available on GEM. So the total number of orders till now are 3.1 crores on GEM, already government buyers as they are doing the business on GEM. So the sellers are 23.7 lakhs sellers have been registered, and they are getting the orders, and mostly the MSMEs. So MSMEs, you have the benefit of not providing the EMD. So the basically non-MSCs are paying the EMD amount up to 5% of estimated value, but it is exempted for the MSCs. So as you registered with your valid registrations, you will not have to pay the EMD amount. You can directly quote your prices and get the orders from the buyers. And Womania, we have 1.95 lakhs till now business we have given to the Womania, and SC/ST 60K thousand we have given the orders, and startups. As the GEM is encouraging startups and MSCs, so they are getting the benefit of EMD exemptions, and also 25% of government orders are being placed to the MSCs. So these are the procurement modes where the government buyers are using. So it's like direct purchase, L1 push button procurement, bid to RA, intent of buying and custom BOQ bids. So these are all the procurement modes where the government buyers are using to place the orders. So once you get registered, you will get the orders directly from them. Okay, direct purchase, how the government buyer is using. Up to 50,000 of orders, they are doing like government, directly they are going to the portal, they will search for the product. As we do the business in Amazon and Flipkart, directly they will place their search for the product and do the purchase up to 50,000. So if you are registered, if the government buyer is searching for your product up to 50,000, they can do business directly. I mean, they can procure the items directly up to 50,000. And L1 procurement is from 50,000 to 10 lakhs. So they will search for the product, and in L1 there is a comparison option is available. So if they want to do the procurement in L1, they will compare with 3 different OEMs, the different brands they will compare and give the orders. And bid to RA, there is a tendering process where you can, when buyers are registered in tenders, and you can get the tender orders also if you are a L1. And MSc is like if you fall under the L1 plus 15% of slab, so you will get 25% of orders from the buyers. So the intent of buying, if the buyer wants to have any particular brand, so they can use this option as an intent of buying. They need to give the competent authority. As we know, the portal is not allowed to go for any particular brand. So we cannot know the seller names and all. So they will use as an intent of buying option to do the procurement of particular brand by giving the competent authority signature, and the nodal officer permission is also required for the brand approvals. And a custom BOQ bids, if any product and the services which is not available, the category is not available on the portal, so they can create a custom bids and place the orders. So this is a registration flow for the sellers. So once if you have a business type, you have, registration purpose, you need the first prerequisites are your Aadhaar card number and a mobile number which is linked to the Aadhaar number. And this is most important for registration, you can all go through this. So for valid the Aadhaar card and the mobile number which is linked to the Aadhaar number, so that OTP will be coming for the registration. You have to give your valid GST details and get registered. And once you get registered in the portal, you need to update your profile. So for the profile update, you require the Udyam register number. As you all have the Udyam numbers, so you need to upload your Udyam document in the portal, and the bank details where the buyers can directly pay to your account, and a tax assessment. So the financial year, what are the ITR you have been filing, so you need to upload the documents. So all the Aadhaar number and the PAN details are being verified in the portal. So after that, you can create, if the primary user is not been, if he is busy, if he wants to create a secondary users for all the further registration and catalog management all, so they can create a 50 users. For secondary users, 50 users can, primary users can create, and further process can be done by them. Like registration, for valid registration is being done with the primary user. After that, all the process is being done by the secondary users. If the primary user is busy, they can align the jobs for the secondary users for the bid participations and product listing, catalog management, and all the process can be done through secondary users. And after you create your products, then after your registration and everything, you need to list your products in the portal. So once the registration has been done, once you upload your products, you need to upload your products in the catalog management. So once you list your products, and then GEM team will review your products, whether your products have been correct and all, they will review, then they will approve. Then after approval, then you will product will be go live. So then you can participate in the bidding and all. And after the approval, once your product will be listed and approved, then your orders will be directly coming from the buyers. So for, first of all, you have to register in GEM. by giving your Aadhaar details and PAN details and registration completed. Then you will list your products. Then after listing your products will be reviewed by the GEM team and they will approve your products. Then you can get the orders from the buyers for your relevant categories. So it is a category based, you need to list your products under the categories. So order placements like direct purchases, L1 and bid and reverse auction, then buyers can place the orders and you can list your products by category wise and you will get the orders. So the primary user, once a primary user is registered, under the primary user 50 secondary users, you can divide the jobs and create a secondary users. So these are the primary users registration. So Aadhaar number is required, PAN details and the mobile number which is linked to the Aadhaar number, and the documents like CIN number, PAN number, DIPP, Udyam numbers, ITR details, what are the documents you have, you need to upload the documents in the portal to complete your profile, your bank details and address details. So these are key features for the sellers are, you will have the direct access to all the government departments. It is a one-stop shop for the bids, reverse auctions and the products. You have the dynamic prices like price can be changed based on the market price. You can see the prices and all. Strong vendor rating. So if you deliver the products on time, you will have the strong vendor rating. So the dashboard is also user friendly. So you can use the portal as we all use in some other portals like. So it is very user friendly and dashboard is also very easy for monitoring purpose. And these are the quadrant policies. Like if you are a OEMs, you need to undergo the vendor assessment. So if you undergo the vendor assessment, you will get the OEM dashboard. So you will be, once you undergo the vendor assessment by the rights team, then you will be called as a OEM. Otherwise, it's all are been registered as a resellers only. So the quadrant has been decided by the GEM team, like a system will decide the quadrant policies. Like you will come under the quadrant 1 or 2. Quadrant 2 means OEMs and their authorized resellers. Quadrant 3 and 4 are the same, resellers and dealers. Quadrant 5 are the self-help groups. And quadrant 6 is like a one district, one product categories. They can upload their product, one district, one product in the specific category they require. So this is the vendor assessment by rights team. So the Rail India Technical and Economic Services are doing the vendor assessments. So you need to undergo by giving your all documents, valid documents you have to give, and they will do the vendor assessment. Then you will get the vendor assessment logo on your products.
That 9,000 rupees, is it available on GEM?
What, sir?
Desktop 9,000 rupees?
Yeah.
Is available on GEM?
No, I mean that is given for the example purpose. You need to search for the product that is. No, the meaning is showing that the vendor assessment logo is.
That is realistic. Vendor is assessed.
Yeah.
But that is not realistic price.
Yes, yes.
To place the order, we will be in soup.
No, why you will place order on this, sir? You will search for the right product and you have to give the specifications.
But to be honest, we get products like this, as L1.
Achha.
That is the issue we as a buyer will face.
So the tender documents, you can see all the free of cost, you can go through the tender documents. And EMD exemptions like for the MSCs and startups, MI, you will get the EMD exemptions. And if you fall under the L1 plus 15 plus % category, then you will have the option of matching the L1 price. Then you will secure 25% of total quantity of orders. So the 25% of annual procurement is mandated for the MSCs and 3% of this reserved for the Umenia and 4% for the SCs and STs. So this is a portal, like if you want to search for the product, you can go for gem.gov.in. These are the business opportunities where you can find all the different brands. You can see what are the orders have been placed and list of bids you can see on the portal also. Then you can, after registering, we have a raise ticket option. If you have any problem facing in the portal, you can raise a ticket. We have an incident management also. Like incident can be raised on a seller or a buyer. If the buyer is facing any issues with the seller, they will raise an incident to the on the sellers, and a seller, if they are facing any problem with the buyers like the payment issues, they can raise an incident through their portal. So once incidents has been raised, they have to within 7 days they need to respond to that incident, and once the incident is resolved in them only, it is not problem, but they can escalate the issue to the GEM also. Then GEM will issue the show cause notice to the sellers, as well as if seller is facing any problem with the buyers, they will inform buyers also. We have an incident policy also for those who are having the payment issues and all, you can always raise an incident. So it will be like a report, then escalate, then investigate and action and resolve. So it can be resolved on the orders, incident can be raised on orders, bid document and the catalog. So these are the services available on the GEM. So you can see like 351 services which are available on the GEM, like vehicle hiring, human resource and goods transport. So these are the services. You can take a picture of these services so that if you are falling in any services, you can upload your service in the portal. So Sahaya loans is there. So if the buyer, if the seller wants any have the loans through the portal, you can use this as a Sahaya loans. So we have an interactive multilingual, interactive course is available on the GEM. It is free of cost. So it is available in 12 languages. You can go through the portal and you can have this certification. So you will get a certificate from the GEM team. So you have a 24/7 AI assistant is also there. If you have any issue, if you want to search anything on the portal, you can search with your name and you can get the assistance from the GEM. We have FAQs like frequently asked questions also, you can search with the product, and if you have any doubts in the portal, you can ask as an FAQ. So this is all about. Do you have any questions? Then I can answer.
Business opportunities side, NTPC. Can I search with
Yeah, the list of bids is there, no sir, in that.
How about the technology? If you registered only, you can see, sir. Even A, I want to search for the only A. Can I see like that? Then on, you have to register for yourself on jump. Then on it you can see. No. That is fine. We registered. Assume that we registered. After that, the technology base, can you see that? Yeah, you can see.
With a search name, you can search with that. In the list of bids also, you can see what are the bids are going on in that one.
Huge, right? So it's not feasible to go through the organization wise. We can see, sir. You can select.
So he wants to know if you want to search one particular kind of bid, what are the search options to search in bids?
The list of bids it is there. Keywords. Yeah.
If he doesn't want to know by bid numbers.
Keywords are there. Keywords is yeah.
Can inform him what are the.
Tell me answer chestara questions answer chestara.
In the list of bids, you get the keywords.
So basically, search option in GEM is limited to only few things. Like you can search with organization, okay, or you can search with the location based, like Telangana or Hyderabad or whatever it is. So you cannot search with the product name. Unless you are registered in that particular category, then all the bids will be notified to you. Yes, sir.
We are searching with IT based. We are taking
Sir is also there, DGM from Power Grid.
Today we will give a brief about Power Grid company and what are our requirement, what is our registration process. First, I will play a small AV clip about Power Grid. Thank you.
Towards the light of progress. Electricity, the heartbeat of our lives. Without it, neither homes glow, nor industries run, nor dreams come true. Behind this light are those who, in every situation and in every season, keep the nation connected with energy. Towering snow-clad mountains, scorching deserts, dense forests, challenges are at every step. Yet, in front of every challenge is an indomitable spirit, the spirit of Power Grid. A journey that began in 1989 with only 30 substations. Today, with more than 287 substations and over 181,054 kilometers of transmission lines, it has become one of the world's largest transmission companies. These are not just numbers. They are proof of the energy that lights up every corner of India every single day. One nation, one power grid. आज देश की ताकत बन चुका है. One nation, one grid, one frequency. By connecting all 5 regional grids of India, Power Grid has created a remarkable example of technical unity. Today, this national grid is among the largest synchronous grids in the world. From the icy peaks of the Himalayas to the scorching deserts of Thar, Power Grid thieves reaches where reaching is difficult. In every hour of the crisis, be it storms, earthquakes or floods, our ERS system remains steady to re-energize the nation's pace and power. Power Grid is not only India's identity, but a global one, with presence in more than 25 countries, and by establishing cross-border energy cooperation with Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh and Myanmar, we are reshaping South Asia's energy map. Today, moving beyond transmission, we are creating new dimensions in telecom, grid automation, smart grids, renewable integration, and digital infrastructure. In areas like solar energy, battery energy storage, and green hydrogen, we are laying the foundation of tomorrow's grid for a greener, self-reliant India. Our achievements are our identity. The world's first extra high voltage capacity Navsari digital substation. The world's longest multi-terminal HVDC system, Viswanath Chariani Agra. The country's first voltage source converter-based 1,765 kilometers long RPT system. Srinagar Lake Transmission System, the world's highest substation. And the world's highest voltage 1200 kV line at Bina in Madhya Pradesh. But our strength is not technology alone. In every substation, in every project, Power Grid's women are playing leading roles. This is not just an initiative, but an empowered step towards transformation.
अगर वो तो उसी को करना रहता है तो फिर पावर का सिस्टम ही लग जाता है आज हम लोग खाती नया टेक्नोलॉजी आज नई लेबर मिल रहा है सभी टेक्नोलॉजी का उपयोग करके हम पावर क्षेत्र में एक सक्सेस क्षेत्र हो सकता है वो
Facing every challenge, every right-of-way issue, every approval, every obstacle, we resolve them with sensitivity and firm determination. We do not only deliver electricity, we spark hope and power progress in people's lives. Our CSR CSR efforts are bringing change to every corner of the country through education, health, livelihood, skill development, and environmental protection. We are empowering society. We are power grid, alert, dedicated, and active.
PPT.
Power grid towards the light of progress. Transmitting power, transforming lives.
This is a small brief video about power grid. Now I'll go through PPT. Next. We are mainly in business of transmission, consultancy projects, and telecom. We have around 287 substations throughout India, and 182,000 around circuit kilometers of transmission network we have. Our regional office is at Kawadiguda, Secunderabad office, which covers three states of southern India. One is Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and part of Telangana. In southern region 1, we have 21 substations, each substation having their office setups and all the O&M setup is there, and around 15,000 circuit kilometer transmission lines are there in southern region 1. These are the substations locations, 10 numbers 765 kV substations and 10 number 400 kV substations, one HVAC substation, and 3 substations which are under construction presently. One is at Anantapur substation near Gutti, Karnool 4 substation near Adavni, another it is Bidar, it is in Karnataka. These are the the location, geographical locations of power grid. We already distributed handouts to all. These details are given in the handout. You can read. These are our major requirements from MSMEs. These are I will read out about each components, what are our requirements. These are first one is circuit breakers, which are mainly used in substations, electrical substations. The voltage range will be around 220 kV to 765 kV. Isolators, current transformers, current voltage transformers, lightning arresters and its components from 220 kV to 765 kV. Power cables and control cables, it varies from 220 volts to 1.1 kV. 48 volts to 220 volts battery banks, insulating materials for transformers, reactors and insulation mats. Various testing kits. These are the testing related to electricals. These are the testing kits we are in requirement. Firefighting equipment like fire extinguishers, firefighting related equipments, valves, gauges. And transducers, contactors, these are electronic components, relays, LED fittings, DG sets, GI pipe structures for substation equipment, rooftop solar PV systems, LT transformers, personal protective equipment, PPEs, control and relay panels, tools and plans for for filtering oil, SF6 gas. For transmission lines, we require bird guards, high-end digital cameras, tree cutting machines, steel ropes, PP ropes, and all these are the requirements. Survey equipment, earthing equipment, anti-corrosive paints, These are generally we float tenders for these services generally, dismantling and dragging of reactors, transformers, hiring of manpower for various works, hiring of skilled manpower for transmission line maintenance, for upkeeping manpower for upkeeping of transit camps, canteens, AMC for DG sets, firefighting engines, DG sets, transformer oil missions, and hiring of vehicles for regular patrolling works, EOT cranes. These are the major civil works. We generally float tenders for these works. Construction of residential quarters, boundary walls, renovations, drains construction, its repair, buildings painting works, foundation works, boundary wall construction works, parking sheds, and we'll also do some CSR works, toilets construction, road construction, and other developmental works. And survey of transmission line, site leveling works, these are also some of the works. We float tenders for this. And these are some general items we require. Stationary items, pumps, ACs, video conferencing systems, and IT related equipment, water purifier, fans, shoes, office furniture, cable trends. These are some highlights of last 5 financial years. Last year also we achieved 78% from MSME vendors. This year around 84% we achieved from MSE vendors, and from SC/ST entrepreneurs 5.05%, and from women entrepreneurs 2.82 against women entrepreneurs. For reaching this women percentage, we have floated many, we have exclusive tenders for women vendors. Those we are interested in those type of categories, you can contact us. We already reserved 10 to 12 packages for exclusively for women. These are the main portals we are using in Power Grid. One is everybody knows the GEM portal. All the procurements, goods and services, all tenders will be through GEM. For civil works, only for civil works, we are using etender.powergrid.in. This is our procurement portal. You can visit that portal and you can get you will get all the guidelines, procedures, how to register and how to participate in the procurement portal. For some of the critical equipment like transformers, current transformer, voltage transformers, and control and relay panels, you need to register your manufacturing plant approval. For that, you need to visit www.powergrid.in. In that, there will be vendors portal. You need to click on vendors. In that, last one, manufacturing unit approval portal. You need to go that portal, and by login, by register that portal, you will get all the details, what components you are going to manufacture. You need to give all the details and requisite documents. Accordingly, Power Grid will assign you one quality engineer for that particular item. They will certify, they will see the results as per IS standards. Accordingly, they will approve your plant. For civil works, there is you can we have given one form for vendor registration. You can fill the details in that form and you can submit to our office, or you can submit through email. We'll provide a vendor code and password for you. You can participate in the tenders. These are some guidelines as per GOA guidelines we are doing. For 50 lakhs and above, we are doing open tender. For up to 50 lakhs limited, and for proprietary article items and emergency situation, we are going through single tender. This is about from Power Grid. If you have any queries, you can ask.
Now solar energy also comes under your power grid. That's what
That rooftop solar system, whatever we have our establishments and substation, in that place we are additionally installing rooftop solar systems.
How much kilowatts?
It is based on our area requirements, what the area we have, accordingly we have floating tenders.
Given some of the facilities for them as a micro, small or medium category. In this one, I would like to explain by NMDC. Yes. Next slide. Slide please. This is about NMDC production profile. Earlier, actually, we are in iron ore production. Initially, 1958, we have started as a company. Iron ore manufacturing is there. After that, we have in diamond also there. From project NMDC Panna project is there for the manufacturing of diamonds. And third point, pellets manufacturing also there. Initially, iron ore, further diamond manufacturing, and after that, pellets. Now gold also there. Within 1 or 2 this year, and I think we are going to the coal also. Coal business also we are going there. So this is our overview of our products, which are coal also going to be added in our portfolio. This is about our NMDC journey. 1958, our NMDC has started. After that, this is as of now, our production target is this year 55 million tons. This is the latest our production target the ministry has given. At the same time, our target is by 2030, our target is to 110 million tons. So present one almost is double we are going to do within the span of 5 years time. So this is our huge target is there. At the same time, our procurement also be increasing drastically. 10 times it is going to be increased here. So whatever procurement is there, we are procuring most of the companies from the MSC vendors. So the details are there, I will explain later. Here this is iron ore, diamond is there, coal also is going to come in Jharkhand state, and gold is in, we have tied with Australia. And pellet plant manufacturing also we are doing it, it's in Karnataka, Kumaraswamy, and another plant also is going to come in Nagana. So these are the manufacturing units are there. So throughout India and domestically and international, our projects are located in different areas, especially in Chhattisgarh area, 2 plants are there, that is Pacheli, Kerandul, 2 plants are there. And in Karnataka, Donamali project is there and pellet plant also is there. So that diamond, another one, diamond in Madhya Pradesh state also there. So the Rohi and Tokisud coal blocks, we are going to start in a few, I think this year end we are going to start that one. This is our requirement, and domestic we are, NMDC is located, and internationally our Australia ICVL coal department and legacy iron ore Australia also we are there. So internationally or domestically our NMDC presence is there. These are our products which are available in iron ore. So different specifications of the items we are NMDC is manufacturing. These are the lump ore, fine ores and ROM. These are our products. From Baladila, our main is 67% Fe content is there. That is the beauty of our iron ore NMDC. So it is this type of quality of material getting is very difficult in India itself. So in Baladila we are getting the 67% iron ore. This is our target as already explained in our previous also. This is year 25-26 our target is 55 million tons, and by 2030 we have target is 110 million tons. That is our target. So based on this requirement, our procurement also, and we are in different digitalization of our buyer. It is you see from 1958 on to this year 55 million tons. Within this short span, it is a drastic target has given by ministry to reach us in order to cope up the requirement of steel in domestically or internationally. That's why NMD that we have taken this target by using the different solution, digital solution or infrastructure and different methods. We are automation of our plants. We are trying to reach our target by 2030. That is our main aim is to reach the 2030 target 110 million tons. This is our latest circular, MSME circular. MSME who are available here. That is the target. Recently they have given this one. The turnover has been increased, devised by the ministry. Earlier it is 5 million crores is there. Now it has become a turnover 10, 15 instead of 50, 100 is there, 250, 500 is there. This is already available in the Ministry of MSME circular also. Website also it is available. So this is the main criteria. Recently they have revised it. This is a policy, this already people are known about it, this policy. 2012 MSME policy has come. 20% that is total procurement, 20% has to be done from the MSC companies, 4%. Earlier it is that 20 plus 4% is there. From 2018 onwards, 20 plus 4 plus 3, total 3 are there. MSC, SCST, women, 25%, 4% and 3%. This is the guidelines as per the MSME policy. So these are the exemptions. MSC companies, they are getting the exemptions. Tender fee, they are getting the exemption, EMD, and the relaxation in the turnover and experience. These are the three parameters they are getting the exemption. Okay, as per MSC policy. And this is the preference we are giving, L1 plus 15% range. If any MS is there, we are giving the percentage as per 25% of total quantity. We have to distribute among them in case of divisible. If it is not divisible, we have to give the entire 100% quantity to the such vendor who are in L1 plus 15% range as per the MSC policy. These are the NMDC requirement items. Total of 46 items are there. You can please note down this one. These items we are regularly procuring from the MSC vendors. So this is the main requirement, NMDC's requirement. Please note it down. You can take a snap of this one. If any vendors are there who can supply these items, especially we request manufacturers. Manufacturers are requested, please go through our GEM portal. We are 100% procuring through GEM portal. We don't have another portal also. Most of the cases we are getting through GEM portal only. All MSC vendors are requested to register your company on GEM portal. At the same time, trades portals also. We have NMDC has registered with 3 of the vendor trades portals that I will also explain what are the companies are. Okay. These are the vendor meets so far NMDC has conducted. We are last year 13 vendor meets, before that 12 vendor meets we have conducted. All states, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and at the same time we are conducted in Telangana also. These are the vendor details. We have vendor meets we have conducted. In Hyderabad also we have conducted the vendor meets. Or at our HO Hyderabad. This is the trades portal. Trades portal, MSC vendors to get the, suppose if NMDC is not able to pay within that time, as per the MSC policy, within 45 days we have to release the payment. In case if you feel within time I have not received the amount, so that we can immediately ask you can post your invoice in the trades portal. You can get within one transaction plus 1 or 2 days, you will get your payment. So for that purpose, government has taken initiative to register your company on trades portal. That is, NMDC has registered in 3 portals, RXL, Invoice Mart, Trades Limited, and M1 Exchange. Now, third, another 2 also there that we are going to process. I think within 2-3 months we are going to complete that transaction also. It is under process. Okay. Total 5 portals we have registered as a PSU. So MSC or MSU firms who are interested, they can register any of this portal. You can avail your benefit, that discounting system. This is the vendor development, vendors registration portal is there, NMDC. I told already, NMDC is procuring most of the items through GEM portal, either goods or services. If anything is there, if a registration is required, still if you want to go for any, suppose some of the critical items, those items we are registering through our NMDC VDC portal, that is available in NMDC website. So these are the steps we have given in NMDC website. You can log in to nmdc.co.in our website. There you can you can submit your documents. These are our documents. So these are documents you can upload in our website. So you can go for a registration of your product. Otherwise also, in case of open tenders which are published on GEM portal, there is no need to register with NMDC. Directly you can register in a GEM portal. You can submit your offer. You can submit your documents as per the PQC requirement. Pre-qualification criteria is there. As per the PQC, you can submit your all documents. So that is sufficient. No need to ask NMDC also. If you submit there, based on that one, kindly note it down. Whatever documents are required for as per the tender requirement, please submit those documents without any errors. So that automatically you can register and you can get your products. These are the requirements: cable tracks, leaves, springs, eye protection glasses, MS shackles, office chairs, stationery, gates and screens. These are the for filtration of iron ore products. We are using these screens. Furniture and some of the tires which are required for the buses or trucks also we are procuring. This is the exit होगी क्या? और है प्रोडक्ट? एक सेकेंड. So these are the items are there required NMDC, stationery items, shoes and safety items, helmets, frames, conveyor belt systems, and bearings also we are procuring. Thank you very much. Thank you. Any doubts that you can ask me related to MSc policy, GEM or trades, anything is there, and NMDC requirement also I can give any clarification required, I can explain that one. Sir, actually, suppose invoice आप submit कर दिया NMDC को, submit करने के बाद NMDC has taken some of the time, as per the MSc policy within 45 days we have to pay amount. Suppose I have taken 2 months or 3 months, it is lost for you. So in that case, you will register in any one of the trades portal. There you submit your invoice. Already NMDC has registered in that for such vendors portals. There you submit your invoice. Against this invoice, I want immediately my payment. Within 2 days, transaction, I will accept that because already you have submitted material. That material also accepted by NMDC. Once I accepted the material, within 10 days, I have to pay the amount. If I am not paying that one, you can ask through trades portal. You pay the amount, and 100% I have to go as per the trades only. I cannot deny that one. I cannot reject also because your material is already accepted. So if you say submit your offer, your invoice through trades portal, within transaction plus 1 or 2 days, you will get the payment. They will take bank some of the charges within the minimal charges they will take. So 0.5% or some percentage they will take. Balance amount directly they will put in your account directly. So after that, that settlement will be done by the NMDC. NMDC will pay to the trades portal. Directly you are getting from trades to yourself. After that,
నమస్తే అండి, నా పేరు రామలక్ష్మి. మాది ఇక్కడ హైదరాబాద్లో ఉంటాం, మేము మదీనాగూడలో. నేను ఇది హ్యాండీక్రాఫ్ట్స్ చేస్తానండి. దీని పేరు లిప్పన్ ఆర్ట్ అంటారు. ఇది కచ్కి సంబంధించింది. ఇది క్లే తోటి ప్లస్ మిర్రర్స్ తోటి దాంతో చేస్తారనమాట. ఆన్ MDF బోర్డ్స్. ఇది మొత్తం ఇవన్నీ నేను తయారు చేసినవనండి. నేను ఇంట్లో చేస్తాను. ఎవరికైనా కస్టమైజేషన్ కావాలి దాన్ని బట్టి అంటే కూడా ఐ కెన్ టేకప్ దట్. సో నా నెంబరు 9849845588. నా నెంబర్ 9849845588. If anyone wants any customization or any orders, you can contact me.
Are you on LinkedIn, ma'am?
LinkedIn is not there, but Instagram is there. Art Fusion by ARL.
Instagram handle, Malga sir?
Art Fusion by ARL.
By ARL. No underscore, no
No,
space.
nothing.
Okay,
One word. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, hi, I'm Vani, the founder of Altride. That's the brand that I am into. And basically, I'm a distributor of healthy cookware. So the whole Altride talks about the home and kitchen front. So there are a lot of products which are in the market. So what we do is we curate the product more on the healthier version, and then putting it under one umbrella, which is like more build a trusted brand, more on the healthy, because the cooking starts not with the ingredients but with the cookware that we use. So that is what I firmly believe. And gone are those days of where you talk about Teflon and then there is an aluminium stuff. These are more the investing in your health, and the each shelf life of these products are 15 to 20 years.
Really?
Yes. So I have used it for 6 months, absolutely no scratch. And this is where we stand. And if you lift each of it, it's kind of quite heavy.
So how is this different from other prestige or other cookware in the market?
Each of them have its own say. But if you look at this, one, these are tri-ply. And if you look at the honeycomb, there's another additional layer than what the tri-ply is. And the best part is whether it is gas, induction, or, talk about electric, everything it works on. It's absolutely comfortable and heat friendly. And it is also dishwasher friendly. You don't have to really sit and scrub. And this is metal spoon friendly. So you have a scrubber and you scrub it. Doesn't vary. And you can cook oilless food. Absolutely oilless. And you can also cook and leave your food in any of this. It's not going to eat up. Like you already have, right? Tomato and lime, if you use it, the aluminium eats up. You end up consuming it. This doesn't happen. It doesn't react to any of
Yeah, and so dosa can be cooked without oil, you mean?
Yeah, just kind of dust it once with the brush and then you can make. Absolutely.
So it doesn't stick
Absolutely no.
No need of putting onion oil.
No. So this is for roti. If you see, this is like a more of a
the cost
flat.
of this one,
Sir, if you ask me upfront, each of this will start somewhere around 1500. Yeah, this is my Instagram page and this is the web page.
Okay.
So you can just go and browse through it and you can look at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thanks for this.
Hi, morning. My name is Munaya Tamanam. I'm a graduate from ISB. I certified within Startup Accelerator program in the year 2020-2022. And I hold a degree, master's degree in petroleum engineering and my first degree into bachelor's in metallurgical engineering. And I started my journey into entrepreneurship in 2011, wherein I had so many hiccups while I was pursuing my entrepreneur journey, and still they are going on. It's almost a 9 years journey. So I thought I should definitely have a solution for this. So I chose, I'm pursuing my LLB now. And within this, I could get the alternative dispute resolution and mediation, which are the two key important metrics in legal aspects, where we can save time for any individual and save money, because time and money would be gives a lot of peace to any personal. Solution and mediation, what it does, we can make and sit across both the parties and resolve the issue within a stipulated time, so that they would have a peace of mind and they could run their business smoothly. So that's the reason we choose, we have come up with Vakil Saab with alternative dispute resolution and mediation. The key important USPs we have. Apart from that, we do the business startup and legal advisory, and we do the taxation part, we do the company registration, litigation support, and all the legal aspects we cover. But our USP is alternative dispute resolution and mediation for any legal issues, so that we would be able to resolve that within a stipulated and minimal time and give peace of mind to the clients, so that they could run the business smoothly. You can reach me on 8019-635407. That's my personal number. And you can also mail us on vakilsaab@gmail.com. And we are located at JNTO at JTBI Startup Incubation Center. And our center has been opened by the State Legal Authority head, Mr. Panchakshari Garu, along with 4 other honorable judges. So we are running a center there, and we are resolving all the family and civil disputes, and also whoever is willing to resolve their legal issues which are also running in the courts. You can reach us.
our association or our meeting and all. Hi all, this is Raj Bisaying here.
Hi, we've been meeting, we met couple of times, and I met Raj at intellectual property rights session at IAS officers guest house at Begumpet. It's quite interesting person, you should meet all, and he's a catalyst for any of your business support.
Thank you so much, sir. So we'll start following you or probably start
Please,
following you on
please,
LinkedIn.
we need your support.
Wakilsab@gmail.com is something which everybody can remember
Remember.
easily.
Thank you, Raj.
I should have kept my... Hi all, Raj Misain here. I am with wakilsab@gmail.com.
Munarov here, yes. And we got connected with Raj recently, a couple of years back. And he's quite an interesting person, quite intellectually strong. And he would be a catalyst for any of your startups or existing business. And he would help you on hand in hand and monitor your businesses as well. Kindly get in touch with Raj for any of your business needs.
Okay, those are quick golden words from wakilsab@gmail.com. I'm using the Gmail because
People can remember easily.
People can remember easily, and I have beautiful memories with the name Wakil Saab. So that's again another story or another episode. But thank you so much, sir. It's an honor.
Thank you, Raj. Thank you very much for your time. It was very nice to catch up with you today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Take care. Right.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, my name is Nizamuddin. I am from Infinity Microsystems. Yeah, we are doing a customized project for defense sector.
Okay.
So these are our projects. What we done?
Okay. Do you provide training, sir, or?
No. We are manufacturers actually.
Manufacturers.
Depends
So-
on demand.
Okay. So you provide service to whom, like?
No. We are provide service for only defense.
Only for defense. Okay. So this is for creating awareness.
Yes, sir.
So what is this developed first time in India?
This is a target motion simulator.
Okay. Lab testing various
yes,
missiles. Okay.
So we are supplied for RCA.
Programming using Python and RTOS, real-time operating system.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
Namaste. I'm from Ek Pravas The Journey Tours and Travels. I'm from Himayat Nagar. My office is, and basically we deal with all the travel requirements and any kind of international, domestic flights, cruises, packages, everything we deal in. So you can reach us on our contact number 70133584227 and email ID is ops1pravas@gmail.com. And we have our website also, ekpravasthejourney.in. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
How are you different from other tourists and travelers, ma'am? Like, because we have so many in the market, right?
Yes.
How are you guys different?
Yeah, we are registered with MSME as well as with NIDI for the central government. So we give all the direct, we have attached with the direct suppliers from the particular destinations. So we don't do with B2B or any other, we do direct dealings. We have our destination management country tie-ups.
Okay. So you have in Japan also, ma'am?
Everything we have, sir. Worldwide I do. Even now we are promoting for Kailash Manasarovar also.
How much is the package, ma'am? 1 lakh?
We
or-
have packages, different variations, sir, as per the duration of the dates we have. 13 days is there, 10 days is there, and also 9 days is there. According to that, we can give you all the details, sir, if you
Okay.
approach us. Yeah.
What about European countries?
All countries, all Shenzhen countries we do, all Europe, USA,
100 plus countries.
all worldwide we do, sir. Even domestic also, Telangana also I am promoting. So even Telangana is our motherland, so I am doing everything, sir.
Okay, so affordable packages. You
Everything. I give all affordable only, like because I have taken this because of people giving awareness, because I served in this industry. I served for the airlines, sir.
With your career, ma'am?
Yeah.
Like when you started this?
30 plus years, sir, I am there in this industry.
Oh.
Before marriage onwards, I was serving for this industry. So this is my passion. So when you have passion, so you have the dedication also. So because of that, I started taking up my agency also. Executed this because established my company to give awareness for the customers also, and even for the industry also, that we should not earn money on others' money. That is not our business. We are promoting tourism. So tourism should be absolutely, you make your money, but not in this thing. You see that the customers are retained and given the proper information and complete knowledge to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, sir. Thank you so much.
हाँ सर.
Yeah, good morning. I'm from Bharat Dynamics Limited. I'm from corporate commercial. We are into missile manufacturing industry from 1970 onwards. So we have arranged a stall here to develop the vendors. So we are here for vendor registrations. So if anyone are interested, they can come and register for vendors. We are here ready to. We are taking vendor registrations on the spot also. It will help the vendors.
Okay.
So thank you very much.
So where can they reach you, sir? Like through mobile number or through email ID?
Yeah.
I mean, do they need to go to these websites?
Yes,
or?
sir. Website. They have to go to website.
Okay. So to become a vendor or to get in touch with you?
Yeah, they have to contact the consult number, sir.
Okay. Vendor partner with mission to serve the nation. So vendors are supposed to be somebody.
This is tripod, sir.
Okay.
This is the part of the tripod. This is used for firing the missile.
Okay.
So with putting it on the shoulder also we can fire it, sir.
Okay. This is flexi cable. Flex cable. Okay.
నేను మా ఆఫీసర్ పిలుస్తా సార్ ఆయన.
Hi everyone, I am Vijay Veera. I am the founder of the company called Microsys Logic Technologies. We work on the products onto the electronics embedded and the AI mix kind of a products we build. So before that, to introduce myself, I worked with companies like Qualcomm, Broadcom, Xilinx, TI. I worked for the last 25 years. And then started up my own career towards entrepreneurship. And our goal is also like a rare innovative products what we want to build it rather than like what everyone is doing it. But our products is what is the edge technologies. All our products are. So let's go to some of the products what we build. This is one of the product what we built for the defense, and the defense like if you look at into the T90, T70 is the one of the vehicles. It goes to the war zone with around 20-25 vehicles goes, and the one of the toughest part for that troop, there will be a troop commander and the commander, and the troop commander always have to talk to every commander vehicles to know what is the status about the each of the vehicle, like what is the bullet count it has, what is the heat inside, and what is the fuel, what is the needed for each of the vehicle. Troop commander has to note down in the war area. It's quite difficult. Now we made an automated system in such a way that this hardware and along with the software is get fixed in every vehicle, commander vehicle, and it collects the entire data about the vehicle and transmits to the troop commander via the wireless protocol. So here we built in hardware, we built a software, we built an entire wireless communication protocol as well, and given to the defense. This is the product. Similarly, we are working in one of the products, solar energy profiling. This is majorly for around 200 kilowatts, or if you take 500, 1 megawatt or 10 megawatts, we do the majorly panel level profiling. That is really deeper on the technology with the hardware and the software what we do it. It involves the IoT, cloud, everything it involves, and this is going to be more of every day it gives an update to the technicians and also to the management where the megawatts solar plant is installed. It gives where the panels are the issues completely on the hardware and software. Similarly, we built one more product. This is of
Start about it again. This one.
solar panels. ఇది అయిపోయింది కదా.
Cameras
Okay. So AI, we are building in one more product is called an AI cameras product. In that the cameras, it's basically like if you look at into the present model of the locking system where everything is in manual. Now we made more of an AI based where this is going to be used in the defense sectors or into the any pharma or everywhere. A lot of places can be used where they won't allow even the mobile phones. Okay, so where it get integrated with the employees database, Now when the employee comes, automatically it identifies the person and it opens the one of the available lockers and place your belongings. And when you want to exit from the office, again you come here and you don't require to remember even the locker number. Automatically it open it up and take your item. It's a completely and smart locker. And similar products is more of a tender automation, which is an AI based tender automations, which is like if you look at, right, somebody with a products develop, some products are developed, and when the customers are asked about different kind of products under the same product umbrella, it usually takes an around time of 1 week or the 10 days to analyze the customer requirements and analyze whether our product is exactly matching or not, or if any deviations, again it has to be analyzed and come with the cost estimations. It's so complex, and even if you and right now in the present situation, it is like what we have seen with our customers is that they are taking around 1 week to 10 days to give the product proposal to the customers. So it's too late. So now our automation system, tender automation, it's going to give the information about how much is the percentage of, it's going to match with what the customer says and what is the deviations and how much is going to cost estimation, everything it provides, and it's going to be within 1 hour, less than 1 hour of time it provides the information. And without any mistakes. It gives an option to the customer also to look at the product owner to look at what extent has been. It gives the whole what do you call, the Excel kind of a sheet before approves. He can approve or make some corrections also, final corrections, everything. Similarly, the last products are like an SCADA product. This is for an IoT based products for the industrial purposes we built. So here in this SCADA products, we have our own IoT, we have our own cloud system. We won't use any private cloud. We use our own cloud system. That's the beauty part. And we build an entire GUI along with the hardware. No AWS, no GCP, nothing. It's our own server. In that we deployed complete cloud system. If requires the customer's request, we can work with them and make a required customer specific based entire solution for this SCADA.
So where is your office located, sir?
Our office is located in 2 locations. One is at the T-Works, other one is in the JNTU Incubation Center, both. And since we are more of the innovative kind of products, all what we build, definitely the present market needs an edge technology based products, and we have a depth of that. We have a depth onto the controllers, we have a depth onto the whatever the new trend of SOCs we have, including AI libraries deployment onto the processors and see the performances, because that's very important. We can do all the performances and give the right solution to the clients.
Okay.
And anytime you guys can, maybe you do the editing?
You can send the last.
So any customers, anyone has any intelligent based products want to develop, definitely you can approach to my company Microsys Logic Technologies, which is placed in Hyderabad, JNTU Incubation Center, and also you can visit to the T-Works where our office is present. You can reach to our contact number 8008166724, or you can approach to our mail ID vijayv@microsyslogic.com. Thank you.
One moment, sir. That Microsys Logic. And this phone number is also active, right? 800.
Yes. This also. This for more of the business.
66,
Yes. Yeah.
Both are okay. Both are Microsys Logic.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. You are active on LinkedIn, right?
Yeah.
We'll tag you on LinkedIn.
Yeah. Thank you.
నమస్తే అండి, నా పేరు నాగమాల. తను నా ఫ్రెండ్ అనమాట. తన హోమ్మేడ్ ఫుడ్స్ తయారు చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. నేను తన్ని చాలా టేస్ట్ చూసానమాట. చాలా టేస్టీగా ఉన్నాయి. ప్రతి ఒక్కటి మిల్లెట్స్ తోటి తయారు చేస్తున్నారు. జొన్నలు, రాగి, ఇంకా మిల్లెట్స్ తోటి ఎక్కువ తయారు చేస్తున్నారు. ఇంకా డ్రై ఫ్రూట్స్ లడ్డు, ఇంకా ఇవి మఫిన్స్ కూడా దాంతో కూడా మిల్లెట్స్ యూస్ చేసి చేస్తున్నారు. రాగి, ఇక్కడ రాగి చూసారంటే రాగి ఉంది ఇక్కడ. ఇది జొన్నలు, నార్మల్గా మైదా యూస్ చేస్తారు కదా, ఇది వితౌట్ మైదా యూస్ చేస్తున్నారు. గోధుమ తోటి యూస్ చేస్తారనమాట మిల్లెట్స్. ఇంకా చాక్లెట్స్ కూడా చాలా టేస్టీగా ఉంది, నేను తీసుకున్నాను, ఫ్రెండ్స్కి కూడా రెఫర్ చేశాను అనమాట, చాలామంది తీసుకున్నారు. మీరు కూడా ట్రై చేయండి. ఆర్డర్ చేయాలంటే వాట్సాప్కి ఆ నెంబర్ ర్యాపిడో చేస్తారు సార్, చేయించుకున్నాం అట్లా. బల్క్ ఆర్డర్ అయితే చేస్తున్నారు, స్మాల్ క్వాంటిటీ అయితే ఇంకా మనకి పడతారు. అడ్రస్ రాయదుర్గం సార్. ఇలా కాదు, స్టాండప్ తీసుకోమను.
మేడం ఏదో చెప్పండి.
ఇది జూట్ బ్యాగ్స్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరర్ వచ్చి నా ఫ్రెండ్ అండి, దివ్య తన పేరు. తను 4 ఇయర్స్ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేశారు చిన్నగా, ఇప్పుడు కొంచెం బాగా పెద్దగా అయ్యి ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేసుకొని ఆన్లైన్లో కూడా సేల్స్ అవుతున్నాయి. స్టిచ్చింగ్ చాలా పర్ఫెక్ట్గా ఉంటుంది, మీరు కూడా కొంచెం ఎంకరేజ్ చేస్తే బాగుంటుంది. ఫినిషింగ్స్ బాగుంటాయి. ఫినిషింగ్ దివి టాక్స్ బ్యాగ్స్ చూసారంటే మీరు, ఫినిషింగ్స్ చాలా క్వాలిటీ, మంచి క్వాలిటీ. ఇది రన్నర్స్ కానీ మంచి క్వాలిటీదే పెడుతూ ఉంటారు. లెదర్ది కూడా, లెదర్ హ్యాండిల్స్ కావాలన్నా చేసిస్తారు, ఇట్లా కస్టమైజ్డ్ ఎంబ్రాయిడరీ చేసిస్తారు. లెదర్ హ్యాండిల్స్ కావాలంటే అలా ప్రింట్స్ కూడా కస్టమైజ్డ్ చేసిస్తారు. అన్నీ ఏ డిజైన్స్ అడిగితే ఆ డిజైన్స్ చేసిస్తూ ఉంటారు. పౌచెస్ కానీ మీరు ఏది అడిగినా చేసిస్తారు. కస్టమైజ్డ్ ఆర్డర్ కావాలంటే ఈ కింద నెంబర్కి వాట్సాప్ చేయండి.
9515070807. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ఫ్రిడ్జ్ కవర్స్.
ఓకే.
ఫ్రిడ్జ్ కవర్, ఈ లెదర్ బ్యాగ్స్.
నమస్తే అండి. తెలుగు ఎంఎస్ఎంఈ లోన్స్ ఇస్తామండి అన్ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ స్కీమ్ కింద. మోడీ గారి స్కీమ్ ఏదైతుందో పిఎం ఓడి ఇస్తాము, తర్వాత ముద్ర లోన్ కూడా ఇస్తాము. 5 lakhs నుంచి 5 crores వరకు అన్సెక్యూర్డ్ అండి. ఒకప్పుడు లోన్ కావాలి అంటే సెక్యూరిటీ ఏం పెడతారని అడిగేది, ఇప్పుడు వితౌట్ కొలాటరల్ లేకుండా 100% సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్ గ్యారంటీతో వీఆర్ గివింగ్ అప్ టు 5 lakhs to 5 crores అండి. లేడీస్ అండ్ జెంట్స్ ఎనీ అన్ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్స్ స్కీమ్ కింద ఇస్తామండి ఎంఎస్ఎంఈలో. సబ్సిడీస్ కూడా ఉంటాయి. ఎస్సీ ఎస్టీ కూడా ఉంది. ఎవ్రీబడి ఎనీథింగ్, ఎవరైనా తీసుకోవచ్చు, అందరు ఎలిజిబుల్ అబోవ్ 18 years. ఓకే అండి, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ఏ నెంబర్ కాంటాక్ట్ చేయాలి? మీ నెంబర్ చెప్పండి.
9160
ఓకే. వెబ్సైట్ ఉందా సార్ మీది?
వెబ్సైట్ ఏం లేదు, త్రూ వాట్సాప్లో పింగ్ చేస్తే మేము కాల్ చేస్తాం. ఓన్లీ వాట్సాప్ చేయండి, ఆటోమేటిక్గా మేము కాల్ చేస్తాం. ఆఫీస్ ఉందండి, సికింద్రాబాద్లో ఉంది. మేము డోర్ స్టెప్ సర్వీస్ చేస్తాం. బ్యాంకర్స్ అందరితో త్రూ ఎంఎస్ఎంఈ టైఅప్ ఉన్నాం మేము. బ్యాంకర్కి కస్టమర్కి మేము మధ్యలో ఉండి మొత్తం ఫార్మాలిటీస్ అన్ని కంప్లీట్ చేసి.
నన్ను అడిగారు, డాక్టర్ సుధీర్ రెడ్డి గారు అని వచ్చారు.
ఓకే.
కోల్డ్ స్టోరేజ్ పెట్టుకోవాలి కూడా.
అవునండి, 5 crores, ఇప్పుడు 10 crores కూడా చేస్తున్నారు, అప్ టు 10 crores.
లంచ్ అయిపోయాక వెళ్ళిపోయాడు వేరే